Hello everyone, everything should be set up now. Yes, that's roughly what we're aiming for. That is all good. How is everyone doing? Let's get the game started in the background at least. Yeah, how's everyone? I've got a lot of people to catch up with. So hello. Sorry, got distracted. I'm having a distracted day. We'll save this now, chat, just so everyone knows. I have one of those days, you know, when you sit in my car and a good playlist comes on, but it's never the right track, and then you just spend half your life skipping through the tracks, and then you quietly go, oh, yeah, my brain is a bit like that today. That checks out, yes. That is the kind of day I am having. We got a background of the game. We do not have a background of the game. Maybe it's going to be one of those moments. Anyway, we'll come back to that. That will be fine. And how is everyone? Thank you, Woody, for being first. Friendly Kitten for being second. I'm starting to think we might need to have a third redeem at some point. And hey, Lou and Jackie and Three Cat and Ozzy with the resub. So thank you very much for the resub, Ozzy. I hope you're doing well. But thank you so much for that. And hey, Zini, how is everyone doing? You've finally got your tree up. Oh, excellent. Good work. I have had, that's a lot of background music. The game means well, but I'm just going to tab out a little bit so I don't go insane with super hyperactive Marvel Cosmic Invasion sound. Oh, I need to work out a pinned message too. Let's get that up. But yeah, how have all your weeks been? Let's find the pinned. This is me being disorganized. Don't warn it. It's going to be an issue, Edge. It's fine. It's not an issue. Okay. Oh, don't make me log in. There we go. Steam is currently, yeah, it is actually, isn't it? Let's change that at teensy. That's not No, OBS, that was not what you meant to move. That's what you mean to move. Let's resize it a tad. We're trying something new. We're seeing if that works. Let's find the link. I have the link. Good job, me. I'm only a tiny bit behind. It has been one of those mornings. Let's pick the pin message up and I can give you all my undivided attention. Not my divided attention. I think you're getting my divided attention right now. Let's get that pinned. I'm pondering not bothering with any Xmas things this year. I'm just exhausted much of the time, and putting things up that will need to go down again after some weeks makes me sad. That's fair. I mean, it's a lot of effort, isn't it, to get your Christmas decorations up. It's exactly the frame of mind I'm in. The world has sucked a lot of joy out of things. Yep, that's valid too. I mean, in my case, I put my tree up on the 13th of November, kind of before... When I say that, the world had kind of knocked me down a little bit before everything got very full on. And that was partly to avoid that, because usually what happens is it gets to about the 20th of December and then I think, oh God, I forgot to do that, and then it becomes a chore. Doing it really early meant it wasn't a chore and it was actually pleasant. But it still takes effort, so I hear that. Yeah, I've had a busier week than intended. I had my immunosuppressant injection on Tuesday. The problem was I'd got a lot of stuff planned on Tuesday because I totally forgot it was my immunosuppressant injection. So I went to the gym. Then I did my injection. Then I went out for a lunch. Then I had a haircut. And basically, it was a lot of a day. It was a lot of small talk. Hey Sim, how are you doing? Thank you for a shout out, Woody. How are you doing, Sim? Should you be asleep? It's nice to see you. I'm not going to be there nagging you to go to bed. That's fine. How you doing, Sim? Yeah, so Tuesday was very full on. And the thing with immunosuppressant injection is it kind of slowly wipes you out and gets you tired, and it did. And then yesterday, I was going to have a more restful day. I didn't. I did some work, because I had some work. Then I listed 15 different things, 15 different things on eBay. Found out the house needs some quite urgent roof repairs. The roof is going to get repaired later today, funny enough. Very expensive, because of course they're expensive. All house repairs are expensive at the moment. And then I can't remember, Wednesday just and then I sorted out some of the spare room ready for the other house repairs. And then today I had a tiny bit of a lie-in, and then I went to the gym. And the gym was kind of brutal. And here I am. It's been a week. 15 things. 2 of the things have already sold on a buy it now. So, yeah, it's good to sell the stuff on eBay, but in a way I've given myself more work to do. So it's it's a busy time. Having a hard time falling back asleep. So listening to some country. How are you? That's fair. I didn't sleep well either last night, so I feel you. It's enjoy your lurk, friendly kitten. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I didn't sleep particularly well, which was annoying because I needed to. So I understand. I think I fell asleep for about 2 hours and then I woke up, so that's the annoying bit, because you kind of have just enough sleep, but not enough to actually survive. Hey Cinema, I don't always put up decorations. Maybe just have a pond set here or do a table piece, but no tree. That's fair enough. It is a lot of work. I like having lots of decorations up, but I won't deny that sometimes it feels like effort. It's nice when it's up, but it's effort. And particularly if you live on your own, I can imagine it is even more effort. Hey Spoofy, how you doing? But yes, it's been quite a busy week. Not an ideally busy week, because the immunosuppressants, they keep making me overheat and kind of everything is a little bit harder. I did some deadlifts today at the gym. I haven't got a PB. I'm at 55 kilos, which, in the interest of honesty, is about 10 kilos less than I weigh. So I'm okay with that. That's, it's not far off. I will take that. I mean, I did a whole load of other brutal stuff with my arms, and my arms are a weird mixture of they feel like jelly while also being kind of weirdly rock hard because the muscles are there going, what the hell have you done to me? Hope you still managed to get some rest in later yesterday. I did, yeah. Yeah, I was done by about 4:30 p.m. And then all I did was play some Two Point Hospital on one screen while watching you stream, Spoofy. So yeah, and the Spoofy at the moment is streaming Expedition 33, and it's kind of tempting me to go back to it. She's just got to the end of Act 1. I'm not going to say no spoilers in case there are people that haven't played it. But I got to the end of Act 1 and then I stopped playing, and watching her play it's starting to make me quite keen to go back to it. So I might. But yeah. You're doing amazing. Thank you, Lou. It's going well. I'm feeling quite good about it at the moment. Yeah, I think it's going quite steadily. I mean, I'm there wanting all the instant gains, but the instant gains, yeah, that doesn't really exist. The deadlifts, my most feared exercise. Deadlifts are tough. I like them. They feel really satisfying. They're also exhausting, and at the moment, the only thing that leaves me out of breath. But they feel good. Yeah, you feel like a proper person at the gym doing deadlifts. That's what I'm going to call it. You just feel, yeah, look at me. I'm loading up weights and then I'm lifting them, and yeah, I'm tough. So yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, at the end of Act 1, yeah, that's all we need to. If you played it, you know about the end of Act 1. If you haven't played it, you should play it. I didn't love it as much as everyone else has. I'm starting to think it was my mood at the time. Yeah, I think you've got to be in the right mood for Expedition 33. You've got to be in the right mood for any game, but I think particularly Expedition 33 is quite a lot. So I'm quite keen to go back to it, because I do own it on Steam, so I don't have to, yeah, it's there. I had the gym on Monday, including stepping onto a 24-inch box and max dumbbells weight. Now, don't laugh at this. I was in bed on Monday night. I couldn't sleep and my legs wouldn't stop shaking. I understand that entirely. Yeah, everything's getting a bit shaky. The gym is a really weird thing to explain to other people that don't go to the gym, because what you're basically saying is, I'm doing something that is very painful and hard, and my body, my brain is there going, please don't do that, and I do it anyway, and it works out. And I think if you don't go to the gym, you're just there going, why would you do that? You're making your life harder. Can you stream like 5 hours? Oh, time zones are a nightmare, aren't they? Yeah. Because I was thinking in the new year, once all the house repairs are out of the way, and crucially, once I have a dedicated room to stream in rather than this very cramped space that you can't actually see, but just assume it is a very cramped space that I'm working well with because I have a green screen now. Yeah, I'm considering certainly streaming for longer, but possibly moving time slightly. But I'm also acutely aware I don't want to miss out on a lot of regulars. But it's all time zone juggling, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be great, Spoofy. Honestly, the dedicated stream room is the thing that is kind of keeping me sane with the thought. It's the state of the spare room is one day going to be the stream room. It's a disaster. And I'm certainly going to take before and after pictures. It's going to be really nice to have some dedicated space. I can do a bit more. I want to have things like some nice bookcases with cool nerdy stuff in the background. Like I mean, for instance, Crafton sent me the cuddly dino chicken nugget. That deserves some attention on stream. And I've got things like some Final Fantasy plushies and some cool little figurines. Yeah, I want to go full nerd in that room. It will also be my home office for work, but that's fine, because the kind of work I have, if I have a meeting, all that's going to happen is a load of people are going to go, hey, cool, what's that behind you? And I'll go, it's my neighbour Totoro. So it will be fine. Yes, it does. Yeah, thank you. Unleash your fauna. Yeah, that's my plan. Because somehow, I will be honest now, I've worked for myself from home for over 15 years. I'm not sure how long. Yeah, about 15, yeah. 15 to 17 years. I'm not sure of it. Well, yeah, about 15 or 16. You don't care. Over 15. And I've never had a dedicated workspace. I work out of my bedroom. That is my working space. Sometimes I work out of a cafe. It would be nice to be able to separate bedroom from work. Oh, that could be misinterpreted, couldn't it? I'm not in that line of work. But yeah, it's going to be really nice. Also, the house will stop leaking and will have less damp, and the electrics will actually work in all of the rooms of the downstairs part of the house, which you think is something you take for granted, and then stuff happens, and you start going, that socket isn't that essential. And you start being in a weird position where you go, I'd like the washing machine and the dehumidifier to be turned on at the same time, but if I do that, all the electrics will blow. So let's pick favourites. I haven't, out of confession time, I haven't actually ever seen My Neighbour Totoro. I know I should. I absolutely love all of the kind of aesthetics and the figurines I have. I've never actually seen it. I've only ever seen one Studio Ghibli film. I think it's one. And now I've got to remember which one it is. I watched it during a pandemic. It was a while ago. Which one did I see? If you get a dubbing by Christian Bale, that probably doesn't. Hold on, I'm gonna Google. I need to know what one it was. Let's have a look. Let's just do Studio Ghibli. Howl's Moving Castle. That was it. Howl's Moving Castle. That is the only Studio Ghibli film I've seen, and I know that is shocking, because I've said that to other people, and it usually ends in people going, what the hell is wrong with you? This felt rather bleak, but if you go to Google, it also says, people also ask, what's the point of Howl's Moving Castle? And you think, whoa, that feels oddly judgmental. But yeah, that's the only one I've seen, so I do need to correct that. Should we do a watch party? I wanted to go watch it. Yes, we should do a watch party. I would love that, because also I would love to watch it with people who are as excited about it rather than just watching it on my own. That sounds good. I haven't seen Spirited Away. I've heard lots of good things about it. I can't remember why we picked Howl's Moving Castle, because it was back with a former friend I've discussed who sadly turned out he had an alcohol problem and then turned quite emotionally abusive. Back then, he probably did have an alcohol issue, but back then we were really good friends, and we couldn't see each other during the pandemic for obvious legal reasons. So what we used to do is we would take it in turns to pick a film to watch on a streaming service each week. And then we'd watch it separately, and then we'd phone up on a Saturday or Sunday evening and discuss it. And we were both trying to pick films that we'd never got round to seeing. And I picked Howl's Moving Castle. I quite liked it. He absolutely hated it. As in, for a while afterwards, he would still go, oh God, you made me watch that. But yeah, so that's how we ended up watching it. So it was between that or Spirited Away, and I can't remember why I picked Howl's Moving Castle. I think they were all on Netflix at the time, so I don't know. But yeah, I have a plush soot sprite to attach to my... Oh, nice. I mean, thinking of setting up a movie night for December, and I think a Ghibli movie is perfect cozy. You should do that, Spoofy. Yes, do that. I would definitely love to be a part of that. Studio Ghibli wise, I love lots of things that are adjacent to it. Like, if anyone has played the Ni no Kuni JRPG games, they are very that way inclined. I feel like I have got the pronunciation sort of right, but I'm going to type it out just so it makes sense if you don't know it. Yeah, I would recommend those games if you like JRPGs. And they are quite hard, but I think they're quite accessible as well if you haven't played many JRPGs. So yeah, I don't know, Studio Ghibli kind of passed me by, and I don't know why. I think a lot of them came out, at least in the UK. I'm saying this, I might be completely wrong. It feels like a lot of them came out in the early 2000s. And I was at university in the early 2000s, and I think I knew all the wrong people. As in, I can look back at my university days and think, I didn't have the right circle of friends during that time. I had friends, but I can look back and think, didn't quite nail that period of my life with getting to know the right people. I suspect if I had known the right people, they would have all been obsessed with Studio Ghibli and we would have watched tons of them. But instead, no, it's interesting how knowing the right crowd can make a world of difference with what you get to get into. Which kind of related to that is why I'm very grateful to know all of you. Because I'm able to embrace my full nerd, but also we're kind of good, yeah. This will sound weird. We're balanced nerds. We all have other things going on. Like we all love cooking or the gym, or we might be really nerdy about the gym or cooking. But what I mean is, we're not pure mole people. We kind of have mole moments. So that I like that. Yeah, a lovely, balanced but unhinged group of people. But yeah, so that was my little ramble. But yeah, more house repairs on the cards. Roof's getting fixed today because it turned out part of the roof was rotting. So that was nice. We got the gutters cleared because they were causing a bit of issue. And then while they were up there, the roofer went, "Hey, I took a video of these rafters that are rotting, and also those tiles are slipping, and that's not good." But luckily, because it's only kind of a week and a half before Christmas, he could fit us in today. So he very kindly showed us a video on his phone of all the damage, and it's that kind of damage where you think, I don't need to be an expert in roofs to know that that's a big gap. That gap is not meant to be there. No. So we're getting that done today, and then sometime in the new year, it'll be when we get the electrics done. But I'm really hopeful of a stream room by the spring. I think spring would be a good goal. I just need to get the electrics done and get somebody in to do the decorating, because if I do the I'm quite good at painting walls, but if I do the decorating, I'm going to have to write off the gym and streaming, and to be honest, life, it's going to knock me for 6. So we're going to have to get decorators in. Anyone else getting occasional stream buffers, by the way? I'll see if OBS is dropping anything. No, there are only dropped frames. It might be the location. No buffering. Yeah, sorry, Woody. It might be I feel awful saying this. It might be a EU thing. An Australian thing, we might. Oh, okay, well, okay. Okay, it really is a Woody thing. That's awful. I've been wanting a soot sprite tattoo since ages. I still keep kind of wanting a tattoo. There's this very bold part of me, it's kind of thinking, could I sort it out that when I go to TwitchCon I get a tattoo somewhere? Because it feels like not as in somewhere, as in somewhere in Rotterdam. Because I don't know, it feels like that would be a nice time to do it. Also, rather amusingly, even though I am 41, I will come home and my mum will go, "You got a what?" Because my mum is my dad had a tattoo, but he got that before he knew my mum, and my mum is she'll be quietly judgmental. She won't be pure. What the? Yeah, how dare you do this? She'll just be really, okay. It's a generation thing. Yeah, because my dad skipped that because he was in my army, and I think if you're in my army or anything military-ish, you get a tattoo. But he had a tattoo that I ideally wish I had a picture of, because I don't think there is any. Maybe an old photo of him might show his tattoo, actually. I'll have to find out. Funny enough, in the spare room there's a whole load of old photos, so I'll have a look. But he had a tattoo on his arm that was that kind of tacky thing. Yeah, he admitted it was tacky. That kind of tacky thing where it was something like a dagger with some thorns around it or something. But the funny thing was, it said death before work. And I really love that mentality, because his whole idea was a little bit like me of, I hate doing anything. I want to be really lazy. And in reality, my dad worked incredibly hard at literally everything he did. But he was like me in that he wanted to, he was there going, no, I'm naturally lazy. It's just, there's too many things I need to do before I can be lazy. And that kind of sums me up. I wouldn't get, I wonder if I could get death before work in a weirdly artistic way. I don't want it the way he did. He didn't like it. I think he got it done when he was about 18, and I'm not even sure what country he would have been in. Probably Germany. But I like the sentiment of the motto. I don't have any verse, maybe I can't. That's fair. I mean, in my case, it's trying to find what would be the right thing to do. And I'd want it quite small and kind of subtle, not too in your face. Like definitely not on your face. But yeah. So yeah, I hope everyone's had a good week. Please do feel free to share any wins you've got, any losses you want to sympathise over, whatever is going on with you, really. My weeks are going to be quite a lot of me going, so I cleared some more stuff. Some more workmen came and did things. But it will be good. And like I said, I really am looking forward to having the stream room soon. Well, the home office / stream room. Not like right under your left eye. Yeah, I'll get a little teardrop. My mum will love that. To be honest, so will most people. I would love it if I walked into the gym. I think my personal trainer thinks I'm a very, very sensible person. And it would be amazing if I walked in and he was just thinking, "You got a face tattoo?" Mm-hmm. Yeah, I decided, yes. But yeah. So I think that is probably it. I am going to hopefully swap over the scene. That's good. The game is working. We have a lingering dancing guinea pig, which was to congratulate Ozzy on the resub. The best part is, it does go. Right, that's okay then. Because I was starting to think maybe it never goes. And here we are. Gangster Copter. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. Yeah. Ooh, what is in the vault? Because we only played this for a little bit on Monday, and I think we got about halfway through the campaign, but we didn't really dip into the menus much. Insert cosmic cubes into the cosmic matrix to unlock presumably cosmic rewards. Oh, they're modifier. That's a modifier. That's a note. That's a palette. Music track. Oh, I like what unlocks here. Yeah. I sense depth here. Okay. Fun fact, the company that made me quit my job after 10 years and hired me, but told me a week before I was supposed to come in for the first day, I do not like them. But due to financial reasons, they had to let me go already. Asked me if I was still available. I'm willing to hear them out today. That's... How do you feel about that, Spoofy? I would be conflicted, because I'd be a little bit... Screw you. And then on the other hand, I like money. And also, presumably, you wanted to start that job because it looked like a really good job. That's got to be a complicated set of feelings. I have enjoyed it so far. Yeah, it's good fun. I think it would work better with friends. Playing solo is still good fun. I think playing with a group of friends is probably the key. Really willing to hear them out, depending on how much they want to offer me on top of what they offered to offer me in the first place, and how stable they are now after their change. Yes, that good plan. Yeah, do not be all yes, I can't wait. Be a bit, hold up, you kind of messed up my life for a bit. What you offering? Particularly, yeah, I would be very aware of the stability of that place. I mean, hopefully they are much more stable, but is it going to be the kind of company that is going to drop you like they did last time? Oh, that's... Hey, Zesty Rat! I was going to say Zesty Egg, but Zesty Rat works. How you doing? Yeah, that's... Ooh. That's a lot of mixed feelings, isn't it? I mean, yeah... you need to get some extra money out of them. You need to learn about how stable they are. I think also you need to... I'd go into that, if you do go into that job, I'd go into it thinking, this might not last a very long time. And then you could at least make some money. Yeah, money's good, right? Yeah, maybe... Imagine having the cheek of laying somebody off before they've even started, and then a few months later going, so, hey, about that. Zesty Egg is an excellent name. It is, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of icky. That sounds like what happens a lot in the freelance industry. I've had that before where, yeah, I've had clients that kind of want you to come crawling back, and you're there going, you kind of treated me terribly. Why do I want to come back? And then generally I take the money and I do it for a bit while thinking, I don't like you. I have no loyalty to you at all. But I know what you mean, because also, for instance, the company that laid me off with, because I'm freelance, so you don't need a lot of notice, the company that laid me off with 8 hours notice, after 6 years of writing for them, granted I am at the position where if they offered me work and it was decent money, I would go crawling back while also thinking, yeah, I don't trust you, I'm just stocking up on money while I need it. Companies are the worst. That's its problem. Although, side note, that company is never going to take me back because they have swapped almost all of their writing to either AI or very, very underpaid writers, because those people are based in different countries where the average wages are way lower, so they can get away with paying the pins. Anyway, on that slightly bitter note, I just realised I forgot to grab my bottle of water. I'm going to grab that. It's fine, it was in my gym bag all along. My condition isn't bad at the moment, but we'll see. It's been half a year now, so I'm willing to hear them out and see what changed. Yeah, good plan. You've got a good business head on you. I think you're going to be able to sense if the vibes are off. But hopefully, I mean, you never know, it could be one of those things that you look back on and think, well, that was a disastrous start, but it worked out brilliantly in the end. But I'm glad your position isn't bad at the moment, because that's a big one. Yeah. When are you streaming Bubble Bobble? Can you even stream a Commodore 64? I could stream the PlayStation 1 version sometime. I know there are loads of illicit ways, but I'm just wondering if you could actually stream an actual Commodore 64.
Someone is at the front door.
That's Alexa telling me. That's fine. My mum is home. She can take the door. Take the door? Answer the door. Yeah, maybe when there's the stream room and I have a lot more room, it might be quite nice. I don't know if you can stream Commodore games. There's got to be a way. You can get HDMI mods. I'm sure you could get a capture card. There we go, then. There are. I do have a little device I bought ages back, like before I started streaming, that was for connecting things like PlayStation 1s and stuff, so yeah, I'll have to do that sometime. No worries, Spoofy, enjoy your lurk and lovely to see you. Thank you for leaving the stream open. Go kick Venom's booty, you got this. But don't worry, it's going to be hard. Anyway, let's dive in. But yeah, it would be nice to do some more retro streaming. I say more, any retro streaming, but I have quite a lot of old consoles, which at the moment are kind of scattered around the house in random cupboards. And again, when I have the dedicated room, well, it's not a it's a home office, I'm going to put all the consoles in there. And it's going to be really nice to have everything in one place. Because I might even actually be able to have everything connected up rather than just bunged in boxes. With the Spectrum, there's an Edge connected interface as an HDMI port. Ooh, it's probably something like that for Commodore. Probably even easier to stream in emulator. Yeah, true. I mean, you could always... I mean, I'm not so... I know it's legal, but my thinking, I could also be, look, here is the box game, but we're playing on an emulator, because life.
Captain America. Ready for the
Let's
fight.
go Captain America and Wolverine. I like Wolverine. No, let's go Iron Man.
Iron Man. All systems go.
One game I would love to stream, which I can
Savage
constantly...
land is crawling,
Ooh,
innocent
sorry.
soldiers and sentinels.
I'm always ready to help out a jungle hunk.
Keep your mind on the mission, Jennifer.
It's okay, I'm a multitasker.
Yeah, one game I would love to stream one day, which I don't think probably anyone has ever heard of, so will probably be a disaster in terms of numbers, is Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday. Because Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday is a turn-based RPG that's kind of, I think it's weirdly loosely based on proper tabletop board game rules, but is a turn-based RPG. And it is based also on the sci-fi series that I was way too young to watch. And I really loved it. I played it on the Mega Drive. I think it was on the PC, but I played it on the Mega Drive, or the Sega Genesis, depending on your location. And I loved it. I was obsessed with it. But hardly anyone, I think, has ever heard of it. I wrote an article about it, just to sound like a total show-off. I wrote an article about it for Eurogamer a few years ago. Used to really like writing for Eurogamer. And I did come across some people in the comments who had actually played it. What is this we're watching anyway? It is Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It's basically, think Streets of Rage or Turtles Time. What is the Turtles Time game? The Turtles in Time? Yeah, Turtles in Time. That kind of scrolling beam-up thingy. Have never seen it. I don't think anyone has. I came across it because it just happened to be in a shop, second-hand, and I happened to have, very rarely for once, £10 spare, and I went, I could buy a Sonic game like a normal 10-year-old. No, I'm buying this. Clearly, I was a connoisseur even back then. Kind of. Hey, Evil Go, how you doing? Dynamite Ducks. I do not remember Dynamite Ducks. I love those old days where you didn't know anything about games and you'd walk into a shop and your purchasing decision would be based on the box and how much money you had. Because every once in a while, I can't even remember how I had the money for Buck Rogers. I think maybe my parents, they might well have won some money or something. And then just basically sent me in the shop and went, here's some money, pick a game. And I looked at the box and thought, that looks cool. And that is solely, yeah, it's not like now where I'd be there looking through YouTube videos and reading reviews and discussing it with people. And I think sometimes it meant you came across some weirdly surprising games that were actually good, and some that were terrible. Because when I was sorting through my box of Commodore 64 games yesterday, it was surprising the amount of games I had no memory of ever playing. I suppose I was some of those games I would have been about 7 or 8, so I suppose it was a while ago. A lot of the time I'd see a game and if I did remember it, all I'd remember was it was crazy hard. I remember that. It's how I got a Suikoden 5. That's how I got Suikoden 1. Again, I was in a shop and happened to have money and I looked at the box and went, that looks cool. That looks really exciting. And it turned out to be one of my favourite games of all time. Which is kind of a case of Buck Rogers to Countdown to Doomsday. But it's obviously a lot more niche. Hey, no. Oh. New Zealand, the only reasonable way to get Amiga games was via operating in the Open Privacy outfit, who'd mail you 3.5-inch discs, $5 each with any games you ordered. Yeah, those days piracy was so much easier. Because I've got some blank tapes for the Commodore that must have a whole string of games. And it sounded weird. I vaguely remember my mum knowing this guy called Sean. So yeah, I still remember he was called Sean, and she'd phone him and he'd go, oh, I'll send you a tape full of games. I can't even remember how she got to know this guy called Sean. He wasn't local.
Better than Russian.
I remember a corner shop that had a Mastertronic tape display stand. It maybe had space for 20 to 24 tapes. Bad nostalgia is you knew nothing about them apart from the art. Each one was $1.99. Yeah, you could buy games in all sorts of places. Like in the UK, I remember things like Smith's for kind of magazine, news agents, and Boots, which now mostly sells pharmaceuticals. They sold games. Oh, Sean, yeah, I know him. Yeah, everyone knows Sean. Sean was a great pirate. He's probably in prison now. He's probably somehow serving 50 to 60 years for pirating an Amstrad game. Hey, J-Luz, how you doing? Best thing about the Amiga pirate scene is that the pirated versions of the games were cracked, had trainers hacked in for e.g. infinite lives, etc., and also contained demo scene stuff. Oh, that sounds good. The Commodore stuff did not. Commodore stuff was still just as brutal as ever. I never had an Amiga. I remember one kid growing up who had an Amiga. And spending... I remember what we played. It was probably Zool, maybe Lemmings. Awful lot of my childhood was making friends with kids that had consoles and computers I didn't. To be fair, that is how I made friends with one of my oldest and closest friends, but it was basically just because we both had games consoles, and they were different games consoles. Hey, off you go. Also, I remember one time when I was buying a game on my Commodore 64 in Boots, they got James Pond 2 Robocod mixed up with Robocop, which makes sense. It's Robocop. Problem is, I was a very sensitive kid. Just playing an hour, I played Robocop, actually not even for an hour, and scared the crap out of me. Because it showed you in kind of 8-bit graphics what happens for Robocop to become Robocop. And I went into expecting James Pond 2. A nice cute game of James Pond. Being a cute platformer. And instead I got to watch a policeman get beaten with an inch of his life and get turned into a robot.
Better than rations.
Yeah, Demon Scene. Demon Scenes were very popular in the Amiga. Demo Theme was all about crazy 3D graphic stuff using tiny amounts of disk memory and the relatively limited power of old computers like the Amiga. I think I have seen things like that. We had the Amiga 500 Batman pack. Oh, I remember seeing that. I remember reading in magazines an advert for it and I wanted that. All the stuff these guys made just for the art, it was amazing. The Amiga was very good for graphic design, wasn't it, at the time?
Mutant or not, I shall make a feast of you.
Okay. Kind of loud, but sure. Yeah, I like that era. I suppose to an extent I'm kind of spoilt these days, as we all are, because there are so many games and they're so accessible, and Epic Game Store always has something for free, and it felt like years ago tracking down games was part of the adventure in itself. And that's before you get into the later years where it'd be using Napster and LimeWire to acquire stuff. Can you not, please? I feel like you're very hard. You're just kind of irritating. One. Gotcha. Nearly. We gotcha. As always, the key in every scrolling beat 'em up is just pin them against a wall. LimeWire, the best place to accidentally acquire things that were very educational. Yeah, that was such a... You think how now it's all... We need to protect the children. And you think, good grief, the internet back then was so much more unhinged.
He's harmless now. My thanks to you all. Zabu and I can fight the small remainder of the invaders, but the rest of the world is yours to save.
Don't mention it, handsome. We're on our way.
Yeah, I remember when... I don't know if anyone else remembers. When YouTube first launched, YouTube was all I remember with using YouTube... I didn't use YouTube a lot because my internet connection wasn't very fast. But I do remember one of the things I saw on there, by accident, as in I wasn't seeking it out, was some poor guy losing his head to a helicopter. And it is weird now how everyone is very, I mean, understandably very careful about what kids can see on the internet, but I'm there thinking,
Shuri, what is the
it was
situation?
the Wild West back then.
Is getting bombarded with insect pods. The city's sonic shields have been sabotaged by Claw.
We need to reactivate the shield generators.
Let's cut a line through the invading force.
Yeah, God is the right reaction. I
Eyes
mean,
forward and shield up.
at least back then it wasn't like we had 4K resolution on video footage, so it'd look a lot worse now, so... Can't remember I saw it. It might well have been somebody sent a link to me as a joke or something.
Fighting for.
Yeah, like a harsher version of rickrolling. Hey, don't you scare those people off in the marketplace. I don't really know the plot of this place, but we need to protect the place. I don't really know the plot of the game, but we need to protect the people. Because I'm Captain America. We have to bring American stuff to the world. We are in Wakanda. I feel like Captain America might be overreaching. I have stories about what friends saw in the computer lab at uni. I'm not repeating it here. It's amazing how fast the internet has evolved over a relatively short space of time. Because I also remember when Wikipedia was seen as basically full of lies, and I think it probably still is full of a few lies, but it's generally, yeah, there are proper news journalists going to Wikipedia to look stuff up, rightly or wrongly. Team America, fuck yeah, yep. This is us. It's okay, we're the good guys. America's always the good guys. There are no bad guys. There's a point, my personal trainer, who does have similar political views to me, decided to have a full political conversation with me while I was doing deadlifts. Do you know how hard it is to try and make a nuanced political point while you're also lifting 55 kilos that's almost your body weight? That's not easy. I don't recommend it. And he's there looking at you like he wants a really, good answer, and you're there going, I'm just trying not to die here.
Face stuffer falls back in the war.
He was really chatty today, and yeah, when I had my rest break, I was there out of breath. I tried to get my nuance point across.
Watch out.
You look like they're wearing Harry Potter style scarf.
Generate even more bugs.
I've never known a nihilist to have such a fearsome army. Something has changed.
We can find out more once
Hey
we take
Akira,
back
did
these
my usual work and lurk. Have been from the start. Hope everyone's well. I hope you're well too. I was lurking a bit on your stream last night. I'm lurking to support you while also trying not to see too much, because I know you're playing the new Octopath Traveler at the moment, and I'm very keen to play that at some point. But I hope it's going really well. Due to all the house repairs, I'm resisting getting the new Octopath Traveler for a little bit. I don't know how long I will be resisting, but I'm trying to hold out. Annoyingly, I realised Octopath Traveler isn't on Game Pass anymore. Hold on. Swap over to Iron Man. The other hope of America. The billionaire. Who made his money in weapons. There's a conversation about me not wanting to die due to a weight falling me. That is a valid conversation. My Instagram algorithm lately has kept showing me bench press fails and things, and I'm there going, yeah, that does not look nice. I mean, luckily, yeah, nobody's seriously injured, but it looks rough. I think a few people are avoiding spoilers. It was a quiet one last night. That is the curse of playing story-led games early on, I think. But I hope it's been good fun, at least. Because, yeah, I'm keen to play it. I would love to say I'm being strong, I'm not going to buy it. anytime soon. It could happen. Although I do need to finish Octopath Traveler 2. But annoyingly, because it's not on Game Pass anymore, I'm going to have to start over. I do have it for the Switch, I think it is. But I was playing it on Game Pass, so I'm going to have to redo some stuff. I like this bit. It's kind of mindless, but fun mindless. Thoroughly enjoying it, but yeah, that's good. Sorry, but yeah, was I also saw you have Final Fantasy Tactics, don't you? Yeah, so I should, yeah, I need to play that. I got plenty of options, basically. In the Reddit group I read, get away from a crappy news cycle. Good News UK, but ooh, I might have a look at that. Because I am political, but also I like a quiet life. I want to enjoy stuff. I don't want to be a bit of that person that thinks everything is awful in the world. And everything isn't awful in the world. It's just, it could be better. Hey, watch it. Boredom. This feels like, yeah, but way better. Such a good game. If you play it on stream, I'll be there. I might. I don't know. I don't know how well it would do on stream, because it's... I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, it looks like a long game, in a good way. By the way, like I said, my personal trainer was in a chatty mood, but I swear every time he wanted a conversation where I needed to pay attention, oh wait, got it. Brain! Hold on, let's focus a little bit. Yeah, because also then a bit later, what the? Okay. I was doing lat pull downs with 40 kilos of weight, which basically is where you're just pulling 40 kilos of weight down. Which again is quite a lot for me. Like 2/3 my weight. And then he just randomly went, "So when are you going to start dating again?" I was a bit, what? Wait, what? I'm pulling 40 kilos right now. What? And then he started chatting away and was going, "Oh, yeah, you should, yeah, you do well." And when, yeah, we've been really supportive, but I was thinking, I'm trying to lift 40 kilos here. My personal trainer is wonderful at just being blunt. He doesn't quite have that filter. If he thinks something, he's going to say it, and he doesn't say it in a mean way. You know, I don't think he's got a nasty bone in his body, but he will be blunt. Brilliant. Yeah, it was just. And I'm there going, oh, I'm thinking of going back to some dating apps in January. Yeah, once Christmas is out of the way. And he went, oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, you should. I mean, you don't have to be on them for a long time. If you're not enjoying it. And then, we had this conversation about how, I thought you shouldn't go looking for somebody if you need them. You should go looking for somebody if you want them and they're going to add to your life. Again, all while I'm pulling on 40 kilos of weight. And it was getting hard. Trying to balance, breathing correctly and default. I bet he's got one nasty. Possessed, probably. I'm sure his wife knows about that. Yeah, he is very happily married. I think somewhat to the disappointment of a friend of mine who saw his picture on Instagram and went, he's a bit of alright. And I went, he's married with a kid. Oh, okay. Happily? Yes, happily. He's noticing how much dead weight you can pull, so you're perfect to get back dating. Yep. Imagine when I do start dating, imagine the questions he's going to ask me. He's going to be there analysing every single date with me. I mean, he'll be a fantastic wingman, kind of emotional wingman afterwards, but yeah, he is going to be, the moment I start dating, he's going to have questions, and then he's going to be, checking everything is okay, and he'll probably try and work out if he has a mutual friend, because he might do. I live in that kind of area where That could happen.
Wakanda will fall silent after this.
Jesus, Lou, what a thing to look over and read. Lou clearly, yeah, Lou's clearly been there. I get it entirely.
Disrupt Claw's sonic form by striking the generators near him.
Yes, I've learnt some way. Wait a minute. Oh, I get it. Right, we gotta use these things. That sorts out the invisibility. Then we're good. You can't beat me now. I got a plan. Yeah, I feel like this year I've spent a good amount of time working on myself, so I'm ready. I'm ready for people, ready for a new person. Whereas the Foo Fighters would once say, I'm ready for a complication.
I'm ready.
Okay, can you come over to the shield? Thank you. Thank you. Kind of messed up that. Never mind. This isn't too hard. Once you know the gimmick.
I need your repulsor back up.
Oh, we kind of missed that, but never mind. We'll catch up on chat once this guy's down. It is annoying he pulls in the ads, but... Dap it. What did I say about stopping it? Yeah, I missed it. Okay, can you come over here, please? Not you with a grenade, thank you. What about it? Why? There we go. That's better. Nope, nope. Nearly got him. Hey, we got him with a special move. Good job, me. Let's catch up in chat.
Close. Make the man.
Apologies, divorced quite a number of years ago. Divorce gang rep. I think, yeah. I think as long as you don't actually, yeah. As he said, don't go in with that attitude, but also, yeah. I have had my time where...
I tracked
Oh,
the
we'll get a little bit of cutscene.
Their ships are coming from the moon.
Then this is where we shall go next.
What we unlocking? Blue area of the moon, okay. Yeah, I've had my time of devoting my energy to somebody that perhaps didn't deserve that amount of energy. Yeah, well, like you said, I've done a bit of heavy lifting emotionally to try and help others, so I understand that. We have ads coming up at any moment, so we're right at the start of another mission. So I'm going to take a quick little break. We're going to switch over to words on stream. I'm going to inhale a bag of crisps because, as mentioned, I went to the gym and I'm very food focused today. I did make sure I had a sandwich before I started, but also food. I did pretty well. I was married for a total of 6 months. If you cut it off at the point we permanently separate, that is at least you learnt quickly. That's good. Rather than those poor people, it's 25 years and then they're going, married for 10 years, together for 12. That's quite a good length. I mean, that's kind of a, yeah. But, yeah, again, it's not like it's 25 years and, oh crap, I've lost. Yeah, I've lost myself in all of this. But yeah, I'm going to stick words on the stream on when the ads kick in. And then I'm going to eat a bag of crisps. And then we're going to get on with Blue Area of the Moon. I get the feeling Venom is just going to be a little bit further along. I think we're getting there. Happily out of it, obviously. Yeah. Key thing is you got to learn, haven't you? You got to learn from life, basically. Sadly, and as long as you learn, it's worth it. If you don't, that's where life gets a little bit harder. But anyway, words on stream time. we are back to Smashy Smashy. I have my bag of crisps. Have I paced myself well with a food? Maybe. My problem is if I leave food in front of my
I've gone ahead for some reconnaissance. Wait!
Hold on, Red. I'm on my way.
Can these guys even take on the Phoenix?
I think we're taking on the Phoenix, chat.
Be ready for anything.
Phoenix has been captured. Events that could jeopardize the galaxy are in motion.
You should try and get involved instead of just watching all the time.
I cannot act, even as the invasion spreads to my own citadel.
See, so far, I would say I like this game. I don't love it as much as Streets of Rage 4. Because when Streets of Rage 4 came out, it felt like a breath of fresh air on the scrolling beat 'em up front. I mean, it was Streets of Rage, but it was better, and it reminded me of my youth while also having some nice new twists. This isn't it, but it is very solid. The Watcher, the ultimate voice. Yes, next year, when there will finally be the stream room, it's going to be nice. It's going to be very nice to have a bit more space, and going to have a bit more of a backdrop. It's going to be nice to not basically have to work outside of my bedroom. That is very long overdue. The only thing I haven't figured out is there's a window right to the side of me, and it has the perfect view of the garden, which means I can watch the birds as they eat, because I feed them a lot. I haven't worked out what to do. I'm not going to get that view in the other room. But I'm wondering, I might just set up a camera so I can watch whenever. I think I probably need to get rid of the flying guy. Not like that. Yeah, otherwise that's the only downside. What, how can I... Okay, what about if I swap it to Iron Man, because he's better at flying, so they're better. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck here a while. I reckon.
Breaking up the hardware. Powered up.
Yep, that was the solution. Like the Star game, I love Teenage Mutant Hero Ninja Turtles in arcade. That game had amazing sound. I never got to play anything in my arcade. My dad, very incorrectly when I was growing up, always thought that any arcade game was gambling, which I suppose in a weird sort of way it probably is, but he thought it was like slot machines, and he was very anti-gambling, and so I literally never got to play any arcade games. I remember once there was some car garages, you know, mechanics, they had, I can't remember what the arcade machine was, but they had one, and he was a nice guy who just went, oh, anytime your daughter wants to pop in, yeah, she can play on my arcade machine, and my dad just looked like he was, no, my daughter will never do that. And he was perfectly okay about games on the whole, he just didn't quite get arcades. So yeah, I missed all of the arcade stuff, which is a shame. Also in predictable style, it just made me want to use arcades more because it was illicit. Bird cam, yeah, that might be quite nice. I suppose actually what I could do, I could turn into an event of a stream as well, have a bird cam redeem.
That's enough.
I mean, it'll be good for me when I'm not streaming and I just want to look at the birds, but also it might be quite nice for the stream. Because, like, for instance, FG Squared, she has a garden cam, a garden cat cam, so that people can check out the cats that can be roaming in her garden. So it might work well for the birds. Like the opposite of a bird cam, because you don't want cats roaming. No worries, Akira. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope work's not too bad.
I can do this all day.
I want to do it all day, though. I mean, yeah, trying to figure out how much 50p would last you. I really got a plan. Yeah. So they kind of were. Yeah, he had a point, but it did make him way more illicit. It could, just be careful it doesn't give away your location. No, I could angle it in a way where it only shows the garden rather than the actual view. Which is a shame, because I have a really nice view. But yeah, the view could potentially give away stuff. If somebody wanted to go deep enough to go looking, but you never know. But I could just focus on the actual garden part. Because the garden is very enclosed, so... Tentacles? Can you not? Ah, yeah. I think some things work way better if you just use a special attack. Who'd have thunk it? Don't accidentally point it into your neighbour's bedroom or something. There we go, I could show you all a view of my nightmare neighbours. And we could just judge them all from around the world. But now, I could definitely angle it so it just focuses on the garden itself. I enjoy judging people. It's fun to judge, isn't it? Especially when they're not the best people. You know, if you judge somebody where you think, well, they're otherwise a great person except for that tiny little thing, then you feel bad. But bad people are great to judge. Because they just kind of deserve it.
Better than rations.
Most of the roofers are doing something to my roof at the moment. Not down this end of the house, but all I heard was a massive crash I could hear over noise-cancelling earphones. It's probably fine. We'll go with probably fine. Oh, we're going to have to use special attack. Yeah, we've been here before. There we go. No one? Oh. The roofers rather impressively declared that they're fine to not use scaffolding. And I have to admit, both me and my mum were a bit, sure you don't want to use scaffolding? It's quite a large bit. No, it'll be fine. It'll keep the price down. It will, but yeah. You got liability insurance, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Roofers are an interesting breed of tradesperson. Because they are totally mental. I feel bad for roof workers. They're stuck with roofers and can never claim roofies. No, they cannot. On the upside, you now have an open air loft. Yeah, there we go. We got more space. It'd be lovely to see the view out of the loft. That was the wrong button. Kind of worked, but it was the wrong button. Does that help? Yes, oh good. A little like, weird thing to eat, but okay.
No! I won't give in!
Oh no, it's Dark Phoenix. I remember this from X-Men.
I am the Dark Phoenix!
No!
Hey, chill out, Dark Phoenix. Not yet. Well, I wanted to use my special attack, but okay.
know you're in there.
Let's use Iron Man's instead.
I have never felt this powerful, this free!
Chill. It's fine, Dark Phoenix. Just kind of relax. I mean, visual-wise, this looks very bad. It's just a woman who's gone a little bit rogue, and now there's two men beating her up to calm her down. The optics are not the best.
Up to you, Winghead. Stars and stripes.
Did you watch X-Men 90s? I did. I grew up watching a lot of that. I liked it. I don't know how much of it I remember, but I was a big X-Men fan as a kid. Less so when the movies came out. The X-Men optics are really good. No, it has its moments, doesn't it? Yeah. Nearly got her, but my health is a little bit... Oh, it's okay, we got a special attack. Oh, this will be easy. Well, not easy, but close enough. There we go. We suppressed for woman. Good job, team. That teach her to have opinions. Maybe we could offer a piece of cheap bait. Yeah, we could. Sorry, I got distracted wondering why one of the roofers are fine, but they were walking down down to the shed, and I'm a bit okay. Yay for the patriarchy! Up the patriarchy! Yeah, well done. Feels great, doesn't it?
Such power, such rage. I'm in control now.
There we go. She's calmed down.
Battle has yet to be won, but a noble warrior will join you in your quest.
Lockjaw! Awesome! You here to give us a ride?
Haven't seen the new series that Disney did, because there's a new animation, isn't there, on Disney Plus, I think? Okay, we got Asgard or Destramundo. Oh, that's Venom. Oh, we need Venom for the dare drop, so we might as well do that, but we'll keep playing because I like it. Yes, the Bratty Bomb superhero archetype. Yep. Funny enough, Bratty Bomb was also my top PU. What an entry. Hey, Curling Master, how you doing? She's too irrational for that amount of power. This is utter sarcasm. Yeah, she's hysterical. I blame the hormones. Yeah, but we'll go with that. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to try it. I have not watched, thanks to Twitch, I don't watch anywhere near as much as I used to on streaming. And I should change that. Maybe over the Christmas break. Because presumably, Fire and Life Incarnate, you've unlocked the Oh, we're playing Phoenix, fam. We are. Let's get rid of Captain America. Because Captain America's a little bit generic, isn't he? He's just Captain America.
Fire and life incarnate.
Yeah, presumably over Christmas some streamers will take a bit of a break. You was in the ones I watch. I'm good too, thank you, Curling Master. Yeah. I'm enjoying this, and it's kind of... I started the stream a little bit low energy, but this has enlivened me. I think I only really watch Twitch now. Yeah, there's always something to watch, isn't there? I think I now successfully have streamers to watch between about 7 AM my time until about midnight. And there is hardly ever a break where it's, well, there's nobody I like watching. It was Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Listen, lady, Lockjaw's our friend. He's not going into a cage.
You leave Lockjaw. I don't know what is Lockjaw just a dog? I don't know. Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know what the difference is between Cosmic Ghost Rider and regular Ghost Rider is. I'm not that nerdy.
Get to it, hero.
Birds of Ember.
She fights well.
No
Ooh,
match for my power.
what was that? Lockjaw is a pet for one of the Inhumans. Oh, okay. I'm not good at... I'm very mainstream. Cosmic Ghost Rider is a bunch. Yeah, Ghost Rider, not Hell Rider, yeah. I know the name Ghost Rider, that's kind of it. I know the basic bunch of X-Men, and then kind of the basic run of Marvel.
Nothing stands in my path.
What I'm getting at is, when I watched, say, the first phase of Marvel Cinematic Universe, TM films, you could get to the bit at the end where it'd be that little weird kind of bit where they go, here's a teaser. Phase 1, I could get to the teaser and go, oh, hey, I know that one. At this point where we're on to like phase 4 and they're going, I've watched 20 minutes of credits to get to this and I have no idea who this person is. They could have just made them up just for this one occasion. It could just be they could be trolling me for all I know. So that is my level of Marvel. Early Marvel, good. Late Marvel, I got nothing. This game is just packed to the gills with human ants. Punisher got the Ghost Rider powers and then became a Herald of Galactus. See, I know those words. I know Galactus and I know Ghost... Yeah, I know Punisher, but I didn't know the connection.
Hey, I still enjoy fast food.
when I was a kid, I always watched the Marvel Action Hour, which had X-Men, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, the Hulk. I think that was probably it. I used to hate Iron Man. It was just really boring. Even at that time, I was a bit, oh yeah, rich guy who made a suit. Cool. Cool story. Oh, and Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man might have been part of it. My favourite was the X-Men back then, anyway. Fantastic Four a little bit, but they could be a little bit dull. Hey, can you leave alone Dark Phoenix, thank you. She's going through a lot, and the men are oppressing her. So we don't need aliens oppressing her as well, thank you. Marvel MTG cards are now getting announced. I'm so glad I haven't got into Magic. Because I do look at the stuff and it looks like something that will be totally up my street. Although I don't have any local friends to play with. But I would collect those cards. Because when they released the Final Fantasy cards, they look great. And I think they sold out in what felt like 2 seconds flat. But they look great. I just love the artwork. Like when Drongo does an unboxing of a load of gathering cards. Obviously, I have no idea what are good, stats-wise or abilities, or to be honest, I have no idea what he's going on about when he talks about how to play it. But I love the artwork. Yeah, that was a bit rough. Hear me out, but driving with a top down from the first Iron Man fucking slaps as a piece of sound. I can't remember what that sounds like. I do like the first Iron Man film. It is a good film. I think by this stage there are too many Marvel films. That is my hot take. I liked it when it was event cinema and now it's, oh there's another one. Oh there's another one. What, there's another one? I liked it when you'd get, say, 2 a year, and they were big characters. And now it's a bit, oh god, it's Doctor Strange. I don't even really know who Doctor Strange is. I want to see Benedict Cumberbatch think he's cool. He's not cool. He's Benedict Cumberbatch. He doesn't even have a name to be a cool guy. I'm not even sure what that special move did, actually. Alright, man, we know what yours does. There we go. Cumberdick Bendy Snatch, exactly. That's the only point to him. He has a stupid name that you can make fun of without any effort. That's not a slight on Newegg. As in, he's just got a really easy to insult name. Automod, how could you film?
Street food.
I think Automod is quite tamed, toned down here. Because, yeah, you guys are usually pretty good. It's music from when he does his first flight in the Mark II. I can't remember it. It has been a long time since I saw Iron Man. Benadryl Cucumber is cool, though. Bendy Dick Cumberbatch, yeah. Doctor Strange was conceived as a Marvel character in 1963, just saying. That's fair enough, but it must have been pretty niche, surely. Until, recent years. It might just be me, as you may have noticed, being slightly anti-Benedict Cumberbatch. Kind of neat. Yeah, that was my thinking. There are some cool niche ones. I mean, it's kind of hard to think which ones were niche before the films, if you see what I mean, but like, I'd never heard of Guardians of the Galaxy until the films. The first film's pretty good. I think after that it's all kind of let down by me remembering that Chris Pratt is a terrible person. But the first film, pretty good. It's good fun. Eggs Benedict Cucumber Wank. That will be a challenging wank indeed. Reference in one of the Spider-Man trilogy is the one where Tobey Maguire plays. I've only seen those ones once. I think actually I've seen most of the Spider-Man films once.
You're out of business.
Black Panther was neat. Yeah, definitely. I like Black Panther though. That is a niche character that deserves more. I kind of used that poorly. actually hate Guardians of the Galaxy, but the second one was, ooh, now that's an interesting one. Purely because most people I know it is the opposite. I haven't seen the third one, so I have no idea what the third one is like. I assume probably Black Panther is maybe, if he was super popular, was he super popular amongst people that read a lot of comics rather than the average cinema goer? Because there's kind of a difference there. Because I haven't really read any comics, because again, throughout my life it was forever a hobby that looked too expensive. Where it was, well, I've already got games, how many more expensive hobbies do I need in life? Although a friend of mine did collect comics, so I did look at some of his. Special attack? Hey. I'm a big old comic nerd, he was always a major player. And yeah, I'm purely speculating, but I'm wondering if that's kind of the distinction. I feel like I'm gonna have to concentrate here. Black Panther was pretty specifically targeted at a certain market that I don't think Lou's a member. Yeah, I won't be a member. But I really like Black Panther. At least the films. Like I said, I haven't read the comics, but the films are good. But I'm also aware that I don't need the representation, so that's also slightly different. But having said that, is my representation this Dark Phoenix who gets crushed every time she goes dark? Look at me, I'm showing emotions. The men will hit you now. Never mind. I know Luke Cage. I don't know much about Luke Cage. Ooh, we're at the dare drop bit. I love Venom. I haven't seen the films. I think we don't talk about the films. But I love Venom as a character and stuff like played things like Maximum Carnage on the Mega Drive. That was a cool game. Anyway, let's beat him up.
I'll eat your brains, Spider. Why can't I ever get away from this guy?
Maybe we should have fought him as Spidey, that might have been better.
Deal with them, Iron Man.
I need more juice.
It would have been more appropriate than that. Can you stay still? Thank you. I bet this game is so much fun in 4-player co-op. I mean, it's fun in single player, but I'm guessing it's a whole different experience in 4-player.
You're out of business.
Ow. I'm just burning through some special attacks basically, because everyone's health is a little bit low, which makes me a little bit nervous.
Fully charged.
Ow! Oh, I had a special attack. This might not go well. Yeah, you're not really reborn with a lot of strength though, are you, Phoenix? I only really swapped you in because I felt bad for you. Because of the men letting you down. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, we just about did it. Let's just keep up a night. Oh. Might as well. I mean, he's dead. It's very... Stop, he's already dead.
Feel the power of my flames.
Ha.
You're no match for the power.
Good job, me. Well, that's the dare drop finished. We will keep playing though, because I'm enjoying it. It's nice to get a dare drop out of the way, because for one thing, when I redeem, kind of hand in the dare drop, well, I'll be making a clip of that, is we should hopefully get a free code for this game, which I'll give away on Discord once I get it. But yeah, usually dare drop you get codes in exchange, as long as they don't run out of codes, basically. So yeah, we'll have a giveaway on Discord once I get that code. But yeah, I like this game. It's good fun.
Come on, Venom. Work with us. Don't you want to be a good guy for once?
While Annihilus rages on, innocents all over the galaxy will pay the price.
We've sworn to protect the innocent. Annihilus's brains will make a most tasty treat.
As long as you stay away from mine, Brock.
The way she said, don't you want to be a good guy, doesn't it feel, to me, that felt patronising. Where I felt instinctively I wanted to go, no, I don't want to be a good guy, screw you. What people see and know in the mainstream verse is what the people who take a super deep dive into it see. Yeah, I am very mainstream in a multitude of ways. So I know kind of mainstream stuff, I know the stuff I grew up with as a kid. I never got too deep. Guess I can't really tell what's surface level anymore. I read everything for a while. I used to work in a comic shop because it was fun, definitely not for money. That must have been nice. I know, yeah, that feels like it would be an interesting thing to go to. We only have one local comic shop to me, and it's not the most welcoming of places. It's a little bit comic book guy out of The Simpsons-ish, and that's a shame. Don't for me to ruin my credibility entirely. I like fine this TV show. I know it's on Disney Plus, I haven't seen it. Can we get a girl boss version of Phoenix back? I don't think we can. I think the male gaze may have picked Dark Phoenix. We have unlocked Venom though. I say that we have a palette. Can we change that? Not that one. No, I don't think we can. Actually, let's go back into the vault. Yeah, I don't want to go back to the main. See what we can unlock. That's unfortunate. Comic book shops need to be welcoming. You make no money on comics. Yeah, it wasn't... I haven't been to it in a few years, but I went a few times and they were not friendly. The only time they were friendly, which was a while back now, but was when I went with my friend who buys a lot of comics anyway, but crucially is male and kind of more stereotypically fits the demographic. And then they were okay with me, but they just treated me like I was the guy's girlfriend, which couldn't have been further from the truth. And that was kind of off-putting too. But when I've been a couple of times on my own, and yeah, it's not. I'm always disappointed. We've unlocked some hero palettes, chat. I don't know what the hero palettes do. I feel like there tends to be a bunch of gatekeeping. Yeah, it's that kind of hobby, isn't it? I mean, there's loads of, yeah, it's not exclusive to comics. There's a lot of nerdy hobbies where that can happen. I mean, even in a lesser way, actually, which isn't nerdy in the slightest, but I remember once I was meeting a male friend again, a different male friend, for coffee. And I'd got there too early, so I went over to a major electrical store, and I was just looking at the TVs. And funny enough, I was in the market for a new TV, but so I was kind of casually looking. Nobody went anywhere near me, which was fine. I'm not actually complaining about that bit. But after that, after I met up with a friend and we had a coffee, I told him how I was looking for a new TV and I was going to go back and look at something. And he went, oh, I'll go with you, because he liked looking at TVs as well. And the moment we both went in to look at the TV, we couldn't have been more surrounded by salespeople asking us if we needed help. And when I say us, he was the one that kept being asked if he was looking for anything in specific. And then he'd go, oh, no, she's the one that's looking for the TV. And then they would still direct the questions at him. He didn't know anything about TVs. I mean, for one thing, he wasn't buying a TV. For another, he didn't know anything about TVs. So it's not comic books. It's not just comic books. Yes, so sexist. Yeah, it was just worse for cars, I believe. Yeah, I got lucky when I bought my car. The only time in my life I've ever bought a brand new car. And the rate life is going, possibly the only time I ever buy a brand new car. But when I bought my car 7 years ago, I got really lucky because I wasn't quite certain on which model, so I went to a couple of dealers. Most of the places, to be honest, just ignored me, which was fine, I don't care. But then the place I actually bought my car, we kind of swarmed a little bit, and then I thought, oh, this is going to be trouble. And then it turned out one of the guys that worked there, I used to work with when we both used to sell mobile phones in the days where people actually went into shops to buy phones. And then it was immediately, oh, hey, Ali, oh, how's it? And then I never got the sexist experience because he already knew I knew stuff. But I wouldn't have been surprised if it had turned like that if it wasn't I knew somebody. I walked into comic shops and a Warhammer shop for a present, and I've had the entire shop swivel to look at me, very disconcerting. Yeah. It's so annoying because you can also then come across so many people in nerdy interest that are really good people and not sexist in the slightest. But it's like as he said, there's a lot of gatekeeping with these sort of things, and just yuck. Anyway, I'm gonna pick Venom, because Venom looks like a badass. I'm gonna pick Iron Man, because he can fly, and that feels useful.
The hour is dire. The mighty Thor is waging war against Annihilus across the galaxy. We need your help to save Asgard.
Say no more, Lady Sif. I pledge Stormbreaker's steel to you.
Ooh, I like the look of this level. But yeah, thinking of gatekeeping, I'm sure there's gatekeeping the other way. I bet there are places that men have been to that then women will be really patronising about, when they shouldn't be, all kind of gatekeeping-ish. So I have no doubt it works both ways. But obviously, I can only say from one perspective. The TV one always stood out, and funny enough, I didn't buy my TV from that place. I bought it online because A, it was cheaper, but also I'm not rewarding that behaviour. Do you think we're going to find a whole load of wonderful pets at the end? Ooh, not like that, we will. Happen to be able, yeah, I bet, yeah. As is the case with a lot of things in life, if we could all judge a little bit less, unless we're talking about my bad neighbours, we can judge them to our heart's content. But yeah, if we could all judge a little bit less, I suspect the world will be a much better place. Ooh. Okay, so the problem with this one is it's very easy to pull off. Ah, Venom though. Venom is a badass. I'd like that. The pets are cute. That'll be nice. I would like to see Sam again. And my first cat, Harry. Because admittedly, Sam was a very difficult cat to have. But Harry was great. Harry thought he was a dog. And I have a I probably have about a dozen guinea pigs I could meet again.
The world frees under attack. Asgard and the Ten Realms' survival depend on it.
Asgard is a second home to me.
Venom is a mess. Oh, stop from here. I wonder if we can avoid falling off with Iron Man because he can fly. Probably not. I bet you it's user error. I bet it's me. I bet I'm letting. Yeah, I'm letting side down. Okay. Overkill buffer. They are out of order, yeah. They're very pretty. They are not accurate.
Critical hit. You're out of business. Breaking up the hardware.
Okay, so they're not hard individually, but well, okay. There's a lot going on.
Galactus, a greater danger than Surtur himself.
I don't know who Surtur is. I know Galactus. I do not know Surtur. By the way, did anyone else see the new Fantastic Four film? Because I really liked it, but I really like Pedro Pascal, so there's going to be a certain amount of bias from me. Asgardian flag. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, that checks out. I enjoyed it now, I'm glad. Like I said, I'm a little bit biased because I like Pedro Pascal. But I did think it was quite good. I haven't seen many Marvel films in quite a while, so... It's definitely getting harder as you go along. As it should. the Blu-ray, but I haven't watched it yet. I saw it on Disney Plus, so I might watch it again over Christmas. As a Pedro Pascal fan, there was a weird point over the summer where there were 3 different films that he was in. That basically, it was just every other week there was another Pedro Pascal film. And I'm sure for people that hate him, they were there going, there's too much Pedro Pascal. But I was happy.
Watch out for the drool.
It's a bit like I remember about 10 years ago, there was a summer where there was just basically Ryan Gosling was in about what felt like 20 different films. And was probably only 4. But yeah, this was Pedro Pascal's summer.
How can Annihilus have managed to control Galactus himself?
My health is not looking good, I'm getting scrappy here. Yeah, as demonstrated. No such thing as too much. Yep, that's my angle on it.
Crash and burn.
That did not go well. It finally did the Fantastic Four a little justice. I mean, it's a hard comic to do. Like, a series would have probably been better. Yeah, I feel you. But I liked the Fantastic Four a lot as a kid. When I watched the Marvel Action Hour. No, I haven't got any friends. No. Yeah, I was big into Fantastic Four. So I'm glad that the film did justice, because I saw the other Fantastic Four films. They weren't the worst film. Yeah, they were perfectly watchable, but they did not do the concept a lot of justice. I think probably rather than go to... We're going to go with the people at kind of higher levels. See if that makes a difference.
The hour is dire. The mighty Thor is waging war against Annihilus.
Yeah, I swear we are hitting harder, which would make sense as Cap's level 6. Big Man Run on Fantastic Four is amazing if anyone wants a good series. Don't tempt me to get into comics, Ozzy. I've got a house to fix. I wonder if my library would have kind of anthologies. Ow, I got cocky.
That's enough.
And yeah, I need cheaper hobbies. I suppose I like walking, but I need other cheaper hobbies. You should just take one story, not the dang origins. They're going their own way, or squeezing 60 years into an hour and a half. Yeah, films still like to do that. Like Superman, I'm not a huge Superman fan, so I'm not there, I'm not going to be there going Superman expert here. But how many times do they need to do the Superman origin story? I haven't seen the latest Superman film though. The last one I saw was Man of Steel, so it just feels like a lot of my viewing time has been the origin of Superman over and over again. So yeah, I understand that once is often enough.
Heroes, the world frees under attack.
Well, my comic nerd here gets excited.
Survival depend on it.
I could have easily been a comic nerd in a different life, or a different income level. Because, yeah, my best friend growing up was a big comic book nerd. And he got me somewhat involved, and he'd buy me stuff, and yeah, I held out, but I do look on and think, yeah, he's got the right idea.
Faced tougher foes back in the war. You're out of business. Butt-kicking sequence.
Well, that was a lot. Yeah, I think that went better than last time. I admit I prefer DC to Marvel. I've started picking up their handbag-sized graphic novels, DC Compact Comics. So much fun for about a tenner at most. Oh, that's a reasonable price. Don't tell me about things at a reasonable prices. I mean, please do. Yeah, that's tempting. Superman film didn't do the origin stories. Oh, that's good. It's pretty good. Maybe about a 7.5 out of 10. Good fun. I heard good things of it. I did almost see it at the cinema, and I don't think it was on for very long. And you know, it's like you kind of you mean to, and then you forget, and then it's been a month, and oh look, it's only on at 10 o'clock in the morning. A bit like I wanted to see the remake of A Running Man, but that was the same. It wasn't on for very long, and then the new Wicked film came on, and then that was it for the cinema. But I understand they've got to go where the money is. God, DC is Blackest Night last year. A lot of lanterns. What, like Green Lantern? Are there multiple Green Lanterns? Am I asking a really stupid question? I could be. That was a waste of a special move. Yeah, no. All colours. Oh, I didn't realise. I only know about Green One and, yeah, The Cursed Film. Do you remember once saying, wasn't that bad a film? And then I saw it a second time and went, no, I must have been half asleep last time.
Better than rest.
Did we get ya? Did. Chaos. Green Lantern's alive, a space police, so many. I didn't realise. The film may well have explained that, and I might have just forgotten. Or blocked it out of my mind. All cops are bad. Exactly.
Annihilus. Life. Threatened.
Get off of me.
How can Annihilus have
Soup's
managed to
landing in
control
Russia.
Galactus himself?
Even the mightiest have their weaknesses, Phoenix.
This run feels like it's going better than last time. I appreciate I probably just cursed myself by saying this, but definitely using higher level characters. Paying off. Who'd have thought it, eh?
That's enough. Fighting for.
A lot of activity I can hear in the background of the roofers. I'm really hoping it isn't that they found another big problem. Hold on, Chance. Go pause and pick up my earphone. I think it's okay. I wanted to double check they went down this end of the roof, basically, because they're not meant to be tackling this end of the roof. Superman Red Sun is one of the few actual comics I've read. Really enjoyed it. I have heard of it. I reckon probably the big comic book nerd friend of mine probably told me about that. Because every now and then he would tell me loads about the stuff that he was really hooked by. I adore John Constantine. I have a weakness for bastards of characters. Matt Ryan and the TV adaptation did a good compromise. I haven't seen anything to do with Constantine. I know the character. Film's Keanu Reeves, isn't it? I think. Terrorist Batman was a vibe. Oh, I like the sound of Terrorist Batman. Chat, you keep giving me ideas. I'm going to end up looking stuff up. Supes came down in 1939 in the War of the Worlds radio broadcast. Oh, I remember the War of the Worlds broadcast. Yeah, I'm not that old, but you know what I mean. I remember reading about it. Film is awful. Just going to quickly look up. I'm taking notes, chat. This is your fault. Superman Red Sun. Oh, there is actually... Oh, the Superman Red Sun DC Comic Compact Comics Edition is $7.49, which is a really good price. It comes out next June. I am kind of tempted to pre-order it for myself, because that's next June. But yeah, I'll add it to my basket. Ooh, there's a Blu-ray adaptation of it, with Jason Isaacs doing one of the voices. And that's only £5.33 and it arrives tomorrow. I'm learning too much here. I'm gonna close that tab. But I have added Superman Red Sun to the basket. For £7.49 next June. Not a lot. I mean, probably after this stream, I'll probably find out the roof is costing 20 times as much as expected or something. And then I'll just burn everything. I won't burn everything. I'll sell everything. That's what I'll do. I will be there going, so chat, I know there's not really many of us, but how about we have a subathon forever? But yeah, Superman Red Sun looks good. Off you go, thank you. Oh, it's a Giga Blaster, of course. Big fan of a Giga Blaster. The Mega Blasters, not so much, but the Giga Blasters, love them. I tagged you in a link for the DC comic, compact comics. Oh, I shall have a look after the stream. And then I will try to resist buying all of the things.
We're close.
Look at this chat. I started out being, no, I can't get into comics. I haven't got the money, and now look at me. I'm considering it. It's only £6. That is a good price. I mean, I pay that for a sandwich.
An honor to welcome heroes to your demise.
Hello. Anyway, you gotta die. I love that there's all these intros and all it really ends in me is going, so anyway, I need to beat you up. Again, the men are beating up a woman again. A strong woman.
The more Annihilus destroys, the larger my legions of undead grow.
Oh, she has got a legion of undead. Okay, that's a valid reason for us to kill her. Ow. Double ow. At least she's not unleashing the legion of undead on us yet. I'm saying yet, but I don't know. She might do it. It might be a phase. Okay, we'll catch up on chat when one of us is dead. I forgot that isn't as long range as planned. Here's mud. She does not get stunned by anything, does she? She just rolls with the punches and the laser beams. Well, let's change it up. Let's get some health back for Iron Man. Oh, I've got an itchy nose, chat. This is not the time for me to scratch my nose. Hey, how did you... Switch back. Don't do that. We got her. There we go. She is down. Scratch nose. I bought the fancy anniversary box set of Akira manga volumes a while back, but barely touched them. Can definitely recommend it as something to waste money on. That I like wasting money. I can't afford to waste money, but I like it. I have never seen or read Akira.
All Asgardians have been
Don't tell Akira if Akira is still lurking.
Will soon consume the Golden Realm. We must depart.
You know that old writer saying, the penis is mightier than the sword.
Elsewhere. Even though Asgard falls, its future is assured.
Every time. Okay, we have Clintar, Return of a King. I don't know how many missions there are. We have got ads coming up, but not for 4 minutes, so we'll carry on. He is very Sephiroth-y, isn't there? I wonder if he's got as many issues with his mother. Probably. Oh.
My escape is forthcoming.
Lovely smile.
Soon I shall be free.
Time to show him what we're made of.
I want to show him what I'm made of. He's scary.
The one caged here is now Lord of the Abyss, God of the Symbiotes, our creator.
Yes, little one. I shall soon be free of my bonds. Face me when you are. Kings do not hide.
Do you think Captain America gets scared? Or is he pure toxic masculinity and he never gets scared of anything? His dental cost must be high. Yeah, I've never heard of him either. But yeah, he had very straight teeth. But that must have taken a lot. These look like they explode. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, have I still got to kill them even though they're explodey? Okay. I'm getting better at remembering to just use for special attack. Gotta carefully extract all the teeth that come out gay. LGB teeth. Yep. We're dealing with ads. Ads coming up in about 2 minutes. We'll probably keep the action going as we're mid-level. It will run for 3 minutes, but that should be fine for still catching up with the boss, because each level seems to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes a little longer, but yeah, about 10 minutes. Oh, and as I forgot to mention today, need to be a patience with the Fortnite advert. It makes me, weirdly, it makes me more money than Twitch ads do. So that's why we put up with the in-streamly ads. Because Twitch ads are fairly pitiful. But the in-streamly ones, not bad. And that can help contribute towards my roof not leaking. And or DC Comics. But seriously, at the moment, it's probably going to contribute to me being able to get the stream room decorated. So, thank you. Yeah, we're going to swap over to Iron Man, because Cap's looking a little bit tired. Aren't we all? Ooh. Oh, we probably should have... I got a bit overstimulated. Just you. Off you go. Thank you. The one blade is pretty good. I have heard that. Yeah, Crafton was saying the other day that he also has a one blade and yeah, would rate it. So that's good, because ultimately any adverts outside of a Twitch ads I have no control over. But anything I choose to have, I have control over. I'm not going to promote anything that's crap, because you can find enough of that elsewhere on the internet. Because yeah, recently I did get offered, put an advert up for a service that was meant to be, it's basically glorified VPN that was meant to help your ping when gaming, and it couldn't have looked more scammy or unlikely to work if they had just basically been honest. So yeah, I'm not saying yes to that kind of stuff. I have standards. What, did you not get the... How is he dodging that?
That's enough. I need your repulsor back up.
Why are we not... That's better. Ooh, no!
Free at last. The king in black rises.
He doesn't look nice, does he? Ooh, wait a minute. He defended from my special attack. What is the... What? Oh, destroying the... Oh, sorry. Okay.
Smite you all. You shall bow to me.
We'll never be your subject. We
Okay.
are free.
So now we can hit him. I wasted my special move. Oh, and he hits quite hard. Oh, wait, we're back. Ow. Yep. Laser beamed for face. Thank you. Oh, he's back again. Okay, we had a similar mechanic before. So it's not hard, it just involves a little bit of planning. Not bad. It is a tentacle sword, isn't it? It's a little bit, It feels like the sword is overcompensating. Ow, go away. Everything just... Oh. Oh, there's another one. Okay. We've got to kill him quite quickly, otherwise... I don't know if we're going to win this one, chap. I don't think I'm cut out with this. Maybe? Oh, Cap's dead. Yeah, we're not doing this. I am not appropriately skilled for the task, I don't think. Oop, yeah. Gotta be close. Really need to get it this time. Did I do it? Okay, I should have had faith in myself. That was close. I thought we were cooked. That was very... yeah. It was very borderline. I'll take it.
The bonds are tightening up. We have to leave before this cage seals
Oh,
up.
can we unlock Black Panther? Actually, I think we already have Black Panther.
Revenge on you all. No more stars. No
Yeah,
more
first try.
light. No more innocence.
If you get out of here, you'll have to deal with us.
Okay, on we go. The Kree Bugs War. This is getting a little bit niche, I will say that. That's me done, my good deed. I give my postie a box of chocolates for Christmas. Oh, that's lovely. Always, if you got a good postie, it's good to reward them. Because, yeah. Bad postman. Yeah. Makes life easier if you got a nice one.
Annihilus's fleets. They're in stationary orbit. We need to activate Hala's defense system first.
As long as we blow up something.
That's good. I've got a good one. He's, yeah. He will go out of his way to do things, well.
That's enough.
Yeah, whenever he is off on holiday, or just got a week, yeah. Yeah, if his shift patterns mean he's not about, you notice the quality goes down.
What has happened here could be the fate of
Watch
the whole
out.
galaxy. We must prevail.
The downside of playing these kind of games is I feel like I've forgotten how to blink, because I've been playing this for 2 hours and I can feel My middle-aged eyes going, we're not blinking anymore. We're just punching.
Better than rations.
I think Saturday stream. Yeah, we have got a stream this Saturday. I was trying to think. Next Saturday we haven't got a stream, but this Saturday we have. I am tempted to try out Project Zomboid because I've owned it nearly a year because somebody very kindly gave me a copy of it, and I've never quite got into it. And I should really like it. I'm very new at survival games. I've seen a lot of people stream it, and it looks like it'd be a lot of fun. Weirdly, I like the idea that you're gonna die. You know, as in you learn from dying. Ali's eyes punch. Things like that. Yeah, don't mess with my eyes. My eyes are tough. Ooh. Are we meant to be up the statue?
That's enough.
I also have that game and never played it. It would be good to see. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. It also looks like it's got a very steep learning curve, but it looks reasonably accessible. I know this is just me, but Project Zomboid streams bore me to death. It's a good game, but I don't think it's good stream content. Yeah, I suppose it depends what you do with it. Because I have seen some where basically people are just wandering and not a lot happens. But potentially learning it, I think, could be fun. We can't go back to that special power-up thingy. Never mind.
Roger that.
But yeah, it's a maybe. I don't really know what we're going to stream Saturday overall. Could always play some WoW Classic, but only streaming it wouldn't be boring. It could be. It can definitely be boring. It might just be a lot of me dying and then after an hour going, so, should we play something else?
That's enough.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm going to have a look. It might just end up being WoW Classic. I haven't actually played that this week. Go on, weird tentacle. Hey, watch it, tentacle thing. Ooh, oh, no. No. Can you die now, please? Thank you. There we go.
Greetings, heroes.
Oh, no.
I thank you all for putting me back into command.
Did we put the good guy in?
The system countermeasures have been activated. You'll be deemed intruders. Leave now.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we went all that way and now we have to leave.
That ain't good at all.
Don't make us regret it, Supreme Intelligence, or
Bit
we'll
rude.
be back.
Captain, I reassure you, I only act in the
Test Tube Green Baby, aka the Supreme. Always the way, innit?
You're out of business.
You're out of business. What a weird line. Stop it! Don't look on for me. Just let me go home. What do you think superheroes do on their days off? Because there must be a day where, I don't know, they go, yeah, they have nothing to do. Do you think do you think the superpowers probably help them with cooking and cleaning and stuff? Presumably Iron Man just incinerates everything with his lasers, but maybe you can put it on a low setting to cook something well. I don't know if it'd cook it as well as an air fryer. Sex. Yeah, probably sex, yeah. Ditch spanting. Yep. That would work too. That was the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Yeah, sex immediately made me think one game I want to play, if I can get a cheapness sale at some point, is Dispatch. Because that's going to have sex in it. That's not why I necessarily want to buy it, but I like that. It looks a little bit like the game of the boys, but probably not quite as horrific, because is anything as quite as full on as the boys? I saw a Spoofy stream a little bit of it, and it does look quite fun. But probably a bit of a one and done kind of game, which is a little bit off-putting.
Oh, street food.
You're telling me a man ironed this rice? Make sure you turn on the no penises mode. Yeah, imagine having a game that actually has a no penis mode. Wonder if that's TOS friendly. I have such a crush on Carl Urban's take on Billy Butcher. So do I, and I know I shouldn't. He is very against my usual type, but also... yeah, there's something about Billy Butcher. Even though I'm there going, nah, he's kind of a terrible, selfish person, but... something. He's a total amoral bastard, yeah. But then there's something there. Dispatch specifically is not TOS friendly. We don't turn on no penises mode. There. I will remember that then. But yeah, I think Carl Urban's take on Billy Butcher is probably the thing that a lot of people are there going, I really shouldn't, and yet... okay.
Oh, street food. You're out of business. Powered up.
Why is there so much going on screen? Ooh, there's a blue turkey. Thank you. I will... not happily, but I'll eat it.
Die for a nihilist.
Billabelle. Okay. You seem... cool sword. Again, we are beating up a woman again, chat. What is going on with this game?
Watch out! That quantum sword of hers is no joke.
Life.
Oh, quantum sword. I've heard about those. I have not heard of those. She is kind of a pain. We can probably brute force it. Maybe. I mean, I've brute forced everything else so far. Oh, yep. That was annoying. Okay, so she's fast.
This one's yours, Sheldon.
Not so fast as to avoid a giant laser to the face. But otherwise quite fast.
You're up, old man.
Not the shield. Ow. Iron Man. There we go. Laser beam to the face. Can't go wrong. Giant laser to my face. My only weakness. It's like when you read about things where they say, oh, the only way to kill this thing is to chop its head off. And you think, wait a minute, isn't that the only way to kill a whole bunch of things? I mean, that's not exclusive to whatever they're talking about. Or like, oh, a vampire can be killed with a stake to the heart. And you think, vampire could, a whole load of things can be killed with a stake to the heart. Oh, I have stiffened up. This will teach me to just be focused. Oh, was it a regular person in disguise?
But I need to hit something.
Hey, who hacked my comms?
Did we defeat some other woman again by beating the crazy out of her?
Recognize that laugh.
Yep, looks like it. Sanctuary 2, the great experiment. This game isn't big enough to have a level that's just called Sanctuary 2. We have unlocked Protector of the Universe, Filabelle. I don't know who you are, but I'm starting to think there's a certain amount of Stockholm Syndrome here. From fantasy, it is, yes.
Welcome to my sanctuary.
Fantasy
I'm sure
indeed.
you've come to witness my great experiment.
Your experiment is about to be drawn to its conclusion.
I've been here before the slug. Thanos has been outfitting Annihilus' armies through a negative zone portal of his own.
That's enough.
Wait a minute. Oh, I missed. Oh well. It was only really so we could burn for it and get that phone spun.
I can do this all day.
I can do this. Okay, Cap. Remember how Cap's meant to be kind of a nice moral paragon of virtue, you know, the greatest America could offer. And he's there going, I could beat these people up all day.
You're out of business.
Yeah, special attacks are everything right now. Hey Sean, how you doing? That's America's. I have actually ended up picking two very American characters, haven't I? I mean, Iron Man and Captain America. You can't get much more American than these guys.
Street food.
You just go, ugh, street food. I mean, A, it came out of a crate. I don't know if that's street food. B, bit snobby. Typical rich billionaire. Street food is not good enough for him.
Any path you choose will lead you to the inner workings of my grand stratagem.
What do you get out of this, Thanos? Death finally answering your phone calls?
When one lives as long as I do, empires rising and falling become routine. Thus,
Ow.
an experiment. Examine if a single-minded force like Annihilus could
Got
tame
him.
the wilderness of the cosmos.
Oop, another one. Swarmer after that. Yeah, Swarmer would be good. See? You should know better. Although, but it did come out of a crate. Crucially, a crate that he smashed up. So he might have squished his own food a little bit.
Ugh, street food.
Street food.
AIM machines, Sentinel junk. I've seen better taste in tech, Thanos.
Earth has been an obstacle before, but I knew that by striking key alliances with disgruntled parties, I could add their might to Annihilus' forces.
I'm worried, chat. I've only died once this whole time. Which makes me feel like I'm going to hit a difficulty spike. I'm a bit of Marvel Cinematic Universe nerd. Oh, you would have enjoyed the chat earlier, Sean. We were talking a lot about comic books. I only really know basic mainstream stuff from the films. I don't really... and I say that the early films. I haven't watched many of the later films. How are you doing anyway? How's your morning going? Ow. Oh, that missed. That was poorly targeted by me there. How come they get homing missiles and I don't? I feel like I am a billionaire who's really good at weapons manufacture. I think I should have a homing beacon for my missiles.
Fully charged.
Get him. Ooh, not you.
Fully charged.
Yeah, we'll just use a special attack. I never got into the comics, but I was saying money is what stopped me ever getting into the comics. I would have liked to, but I have too many expensive hobbies as it is. But there's some pre-Marvel Cinematic stuff. Doctor Strange, 1978. Two Caps movies, 70s and 90s. I remember seeing a Captain America movie that I think would have been early 90s. And it had Red Skull in it. And Red Skull scared the life out of me as a little kid. He was really scary. He probably isn't, but something about him when I was a little kid was really scary. My morning is good. I mean, I just got to work, but yeah, it's good. Sorry you're at work. I mean, at least we're nearing the weekend ever closer. Assuming you have a weekend off. Otherwise, I might have just made things worse. I watched a lot of the X-Men cartoons in the 90s. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I loved the X-Men cartoons when I was a kid. Red Skull was the 90s flick. See, all I remember is just finding Red Skull really scary. I don't really remember anything else that happened in it. That was the formative part. Because as mentioned earlier, I was a bit of a wimpy kid. Not particularly wimpy adult, but as a kid, everything scared me.
Expect too much from them, child. They're only humans after all.
We are more than just only humans, thank you. This is Captain America. He's basically immortal. I know he's not, but yeah. He is so much more than just human. Health levels are making me nervous.
Thanos has been studying us.
Oh, it's good. I got an ice cream. Everything is better now. It's just like in life. If you got ice cream, everything is better. Nope. Got him? Yep. 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 Hey, I'm kind of dodge here, thank you. Not too shabby. Oh, another one. This one can block, so we'll just make sure it never gets the chance to block. Oh, it killed Cap. That may be our undoing. Ooh, we're getting a little bit into 1 HP in a dream level. This is gonna be what we get into the boss battle, isn't it? Hey, Thanos!
The great experiment continues. Annihilus' conquest has to be tested. Now, you can sit back and see the great experiment unfold by my side or meet your end.
I think I'm meeting my end, but thank you. Lovely offer. There's only me with about a hint of HP left. Yeah. Crash and burn, indeed. We gained a little bit of XP. Okay. Die to trash. Yeah. Okay. I think as I missed a stretch break a little while ago, I'm going to take a little break. I'll stick words on the stream to entertain you guys, and I will be back once I've stretched out my limbs. I should be right back, chat. That helps if you press the right button. Let's get the right button up. Good job, everyone. I forgot to speak, didn't I? I just switched over. Totally forgot I had to use words. Honestly, better just not use that one. I don't want to pretty chill here. I mean, don't test for theory, but it's whatever the latest setting is. Because we got decent mods, and yeah, we have a nice community where it's not normally too... It's an easy life. I mean, every once in a while something weird will sail. But anyway, thank you everyone. Welcome back to Jinx now. Yeah, almost certainly, yeah. There'll be a whole bunch of tests now. Yeah, I had a nice little stretch because I came straight from the gym to here. Everything stiffened up, so I need a little bit of a stretch. Hey, I'm Titchy. I hope you're doing well. There you go. Woody is ready with the band knife. Yeah, we don't have hammers here. We just have plain old knives. And yeah, definitely getting sloppy there. I'm gonna blame tiredness. We'll blame tiredness. Could be incompetence, but as we've seen, I'm reasonably okay. How are you doing after... Hey, Patsy. I can't remember if I said hello to you now. How are you doing after your immunosuppressant treatment? I'm doing okay. I'm tired because it was Tuesday, and Tuesday wasn't a particularly restful day. Because I inadvertently made loads of plans for Tuesday and totally forgot it was my immunosuppressant. So I had a haircut and went out for a lunch, and it all kind of added up. Wednesday was going to be a more restful day, and then it wasn't, because then some other stuff added up. And then today I had a little bit of a sleep in, then I had the gym, and then I've been streaming since. But it's going okay. It's mostly, I'm just a little bit weaker, a little bit more tired. I'm getting some early nights where possible. It could be a lot worse. Tomorrow should be a quieter day. Tomorrow I don't want to say I haven't got any plans, because usually when I say I haven't got any plans, something comes up. But at the moment, tomorrow's a quiet day. That's always fun. Forgetting things. Yeah. But funny enough, I mean, that's part of the problem with having chronic fatigue, brain fog, and forgetting stuff. And it got me. It got me good. Glad you got through it. Yeah. I mean, it's not been a bad week. It's just been a busy week. And usually I try and make sure the week of the immunosuppressant treatment is a little bit quieter. But I'm sure, as you know, sometimes life just gets in the way. It's always that thing of life. You don't get time off from life to deal with illness, sadly. Like, at most you can take a bit of time off work, but on the other hand, if it's regular, you kind of can't. But ultimately, it's just life doesn't stop just because you're ill. Annoying. Oh, damn it. What? How did I... Alright, Cap. Go on, Cap. You got this. Do what Iron Man failed to do. Beat up the Sentinels. Okay, beat up the Sentinels better. Thank you. We got one with a special attack, and we'll do. You got him? Good. Don't talk to me about life and lemon. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patsy, but yeah. I hear you completely. Also, to be fair, I'm kind of my worst enemy because I'm very focused on getting fit and strong, and sometimes it means I do a little bit too much, but I'm enjoying the fact I'm in a position to do it, because I'm always acutely remembered. It was only, remember, a few years ago I was basically bedbound, and I want to get back to that point, and I can do a certain amount to help that, and to a certain amount is kind of Just depends how well the Crohn's treats me. So while I'm able, I'm enjoying the gym. Just in case one day something gets me. Can you hurry up and thank you? My husband has ME, chronic fatigue syndrome. Oh, I'm sorry. My mum had that for a while I was growing up, and oh, that's so debilitating. I've got MS. Yeah, I knew you did. And yeah, my one of my oldest friends growing up has MS, and it looks hard, as I'm sure you know. I've been getting a lot of life getting in the way of things recently again, to the point I'm now working on deferring my uni module. Oh, I'm sorry. It's so annoying, isn't it? You're trying to kind of live your life, really. You know, live the life that you deserve, and that, the life that you deserve to have, and then health stuff gets in the way. And it's a unique form of, I really want to do all these things with my life, and my health condition or chronic fatigue has got in my way. Because for me, I get a lot of stuff done, but energy is always the problem. Energy or lack of it sneaks up on me, and it still means I never do quite as much as I would like to do, and it's so annoying and frustrating. So I can only imagine how much harder it is for both of you. Because I live in a household where we both have Crohn's and we both have chronic fatigue, and I'm mostly the fitter one. Well, no, I am the fitter one, but it's not as easy as it was when I was healthy. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. I like that. Get mad. I don't want your damned lessons. What the hell am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day thought we could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm a man who's going to burn your house down with the lemons. I'm going to get my engineers to invest a combustible lemon that burns your house down. I love that. Where is it from, Woody? But yeah, I like that, because it's sort of, you should be able to go, I don't want the lemons. Okay, yeah, I can make lemonade out of it, but I want to make lemonade. I've got plenty of lemonade. Let me make, just don't give me the lemons. Portal to, fair enough.
You're out of business.
Yeah, it's like when they say, sort of, oh, learn to dance in the rain, and you think, well, I don't want it to rain. Can I just not, I have more rain than the average person in my life. Could I just have less, please? Oops. If I try this different route to see if it's easier, it's different.
Oh, street food.
Stop complaining about the street food, Iron Man. There's nothing wrong with it. Like Sean pointed out, you were fine with shawarma once upon a time. You can eat the street food.
Swing first.
But yeah, I'm in a good position health-wise, but I'm always aware that it's not necessarily always going to be like that. So I think then I kind of overdo it when everything's going well, because I want to take advantage of that. Oh no, I wanted... Oh.
You shouldn't expect too much from them, child. They're only humans after all.
Yep, your turn. My man's a little bit tired and a little bit low on health. Yeah, one down? Yeah. I think this time round is going a little bit better. I don't feel massively confident though. Please go play Portal 2 before you play GTA with me. You'll enjoy it more and thank me later. I'm not a fan. I don't like puzzle games. I tried playing the first Portal way back when, and it's just not my kind of thing. Oh, shush, you put health Iron Man. Yeah, I'm not a huge puzzle person. I love watching other people play them. Like I know Bib's done a few puzzle games, and they're always enjoyable to watch him stream. But they're not for me. I get bored. Hey Hannah, how you doing? Lou, just had my childhood comfort food, peanut butter and toast. Nice. I never liked peanut butter as a kid, but as an adult, I really like it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like Portal 2. It's just not my kind of thing. And you stay still, please, weird thing that feels more blade than person.
That's enough.
I'm good, thank you, yeah. It's been a busy week, but it's been a nice time so far today. Went to the gym, and now I'm on to
Annihilus' conquest
beating up all of the
has to be
villains.
tested.
It's been good fun.
Now,
yeah.
you can sit back and see the great experiment unfold by my side, or meet your end.
Well, I'm hoping to not meet my end, but we'll leave it open-ended. I'm going to try my best here, Thanos. If you could not recruit some buddies, I know you will, but I'm just asking you politely if you could not, please. Oh, wait, okay. Recruit some buddies if the alternative is a massive laser to the face. At least we dodged it that time. How would you feel about a laser to your face too? Oh, you were kind of indifferent. But it did knock some HP down, so... Go away. Leave me alone. Ow. Hey, I'm just trying to use a special attack. There we go. Ooh, ooh, attack up a double. Oh, that didn't go well.
I'll never yield.
Oh no. We may be dead now, chap. I made mistakes. Wait, do we... what? Oh. Okay, well, that was my own fault. Let's give it another shot. I was in that hospital so much that the only way they could give me prednisolone, ooh, preds are rough, to control asthma was in a bowl of peanut butter. That medicine is, yeah, I have had preds. When I first got diagnosed with Crohn's, I was on preds for about, I think it was about 5 months. Yeah, preds are rough. Yeah, I was on tight, started out on tight. Was it 6 or 8 pills a day? And then gradually, kind of had that for about a month and then slowly tapered. Preds are horrible. Had a busy week too. I'm winding now some Minecraft. Ooh, Minecraft is always good fun. Always nice and chill. Unless you don't want it to be, but yes.
Welcome to my sanctuary.
Okay, let's do this like last time, but better.
Your experiment is about to be drawn to its conclusion.
I've had them on and off since I was about 5 to 20, and in the last year. Yeah, preds. From my experience and also from my mum having a lot of preds are a necessary evil sometimes, but that does not detract from the word evil in the slightest. I know they always used to mess up my moods too. Which, as a newly diagnosed person with Crohn's, it was not good to have your moods messed up by medication either. It was kind of very adding insult to injury when you're struggling to figure out your brain and figure out everything that's happened in your life. Have some medication also messes up your adrenal gland. Ugh. So yeah, I sympathise. I bet Thanos would be a piece of cake if I was playing this in co-op. She'll play for good. It used to make my appetite go hyper. However, nowadays, no difference. Yeah, they did me. I mean, at the time I was on preds, when I was first diagnosed, that was actually handy, because I was under 7 stone, about 100 pounds in weight. It was definitely about 100 pounds. I think that's about 7 stone. And I was 5'6". So I needed the food. But it can be a pain if you don't need the food. Because yeah, that appetite, the way it gets your appetite is crazy. Because you're not just hungry, it's I have to eat or else I'm going to have to kill somebody. This is not a matter of you can wait 5 minutes, it's more I need to eat and I need to eat now. Yeah, I was very, very thin and not well. I mean, I was at the risk of organ failure at the time. Also, when I had a colonoscopy to be diagnosed, they couldn't actually do the whole colonoscopy because they were worried they were going to perforate my bowel because basically there wasn't enough of me to get everything checked over properly. So yeah, I did not suit the amount weight. Yeah, it's uncontrollable. It really is, yeah. I had to chuck 12 prednisolone tablets for I don't know how long. I think it was over 2 weeks when I had optical neuritis. That doesn't sound nice. Is it a kind of, assumed by the word, something eye-related and neurological maybe? Uncoated, because I couldn't get infusions at the time. Ooh, uncoated stuff. Oh, it tastes horrible. Thank you, Lou. I'm glad I'm here. It's why I'm probably a bit hard on myself now, because I know what it was like to be that person, and I want to go back to that. Not that I was choosing to go back to that, but I think that's probably why I end up being a morning person, because I don't know. I like being able to be active, and I don't take it for granted anymore. I mean, in a way, you should always take being active for granted. I shouldn't be that big a deal to be active. But yeah, that sounds awful, Patsy. That's a lot of preds. I thought 8 was a lot. Okay, so which way should we go? I mean, they both lead the same way. I'm going to go back to the Sentinels. Okay, I thought the game wasn't going to let me, but it didn't. Inflamed optical nerve. Ooh, it's what led to my MS diagnosis. Because apparently normal youngish people at the time I was 31. That's not youngish, that is young. Don't randomly get that. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that sounds really painful. Also, I'm guessing it must have messed up your vision as well, which ugh, not nice.
That's enough.
Time for a special move. I think the key is the special moves can be restored a little bit easier than health. Also, I suppose, what's the point of having special moves but not a lot of health to use them? Gotcha. Yeah, poor little. I mean, I think we just attacked again. He just looked kind of like a minion. They're kind of fast, but they're not particularly. They're just irritating. I wonder if it is an optimal combination of characters. I mean, I'm mostly using these two because they're higher level. I'm wondering if at the start there was a better method. Ow. Only I am allowed to do laser beams to the face, thank you. Yep. Dodge that way better than I thought I would. Well done, that guy, for running straight into the laser beam. Yep, my right eye is fucked. Oh, I went blind in my right eye from it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Nothing helped until steroids. I ran around with ice pick headaches and light sensitivity for like 2 weeks trying to get help at an eye clinic, and known painkillers helped. Ice pick headaches all day, every day, and then I had to sit in hospital waiting for appointments like 4 hours plus each time. The hospital itself was about 45 to 60 minutes away at the time. Oh, I can't imagine. That just sounds... ugh. Yeah. And it must have also been so scary, because, I mean, the problem with when you're right in the thick of these sort of things is you don't know when it's going to end, or if it's going to end. Like, I can look back at my stuff and I'm able to know there's an end, but at the time, to be honest, at the time, the amount of times I was having to rush to the bathroom and struggle, I would at kind of 2 o'clock in the morning just kind of think, well, maybe I'm just dying of something, I don't know. So I can only imagine how much worse that would be with blindness in one eye and ice pick headaches. That is horrifically debilitating. I'm sorry you went through that. I hope it's much better. Well, we'll just skip proper words. I hope it's a lot better under control than it was. Because, that isn't right. And the waits at the hospital and stuff, so frustrating. The vision back now, but scar tissue on optical nerve, which is fun because it produced blind spots and changed colour receptors a bit. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry, that just sounds awful in about 500 ways that mean saying awful feels like an understatement. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that, it's kind of left to thinking, I don't know, just feeling a huge amount of sympathy for you that you shouldn't have had to go through all that. And you certainly shouldn't have had to go through waiting at the hospital for 4 hours or more with those kind of symptoms. And steroids did their thing. They were the thing that finally helped with ice pick headaches. That's good. Yeah, it was awful. I'm glad I've not had that again. Yeah, that's... Ugh. And doors, off you go, please, thank you. And you, no flying, thank you.
You're out of business.
You're out of business. What a line. That's a terrible line. It's just easier with those go. The shields make them kind of irritating. Whoop. Oh, that was me. I stopped focusing. Yeah, when your eyes just kind of stare. I did that a little bit. I got a little bit too in the zone and kind of forgot to actually, dodge. Can you die now, please? There we go. In before I've now jinxed myself. Yeah, I know that feeling. I'm always acutely aware that the drug I am on for my Crohn's is one day going to fail. It's either just going to stop working, or it's going to mess up my liver temporarily, or it's going to do something bad. And then I'm going to be almost right back at the beginning. Not quite, because at least I have the diagnosis, but I'm going to have to convince somewhere that, yes, it's not working, and that's not always as easy as it should be. So yeah, I get the jinxing. With me, it's I've been on this drug for 4.5 years, and that's kind of a long time for it, which makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, don't... trying to kill you here, Thanos. I can't imagine living that thing. Yeah, I can't imagine with what you've had to deal with. It's just all... Hopefully that never comes back for you. Because now you know what it is. Hopefully that's going to be the defining factor. So hopefully that bit's under control, and then... I don't know. What do you stop? Well, we got him a little bit at least. Hey, that's better. Get him with a combo. Oh, he got us with the laser. Okay, let's switch to Cap. I'm determined we're doing it this time. And when I say determined, I'm trying my best. I'm not really... I got mixed hopes.
That's enough.
Okay, so I figured it out now. We gotta get this... Yeah, that's okay. That's what I wasn't paying attention to last time. I see. Okay. Might be okay. I might have learnt that a little bit too late. At least I've learned something.
I can do this all day.
You see, you can't do it all day because I just hit you very hard with a shield. What are you going to do about that, eh? Laser beam to the face. Hey, we did it. Maxed out a superhero's level too. I don't fully know how that helps. Mostly extra HP. Well, I do.
The portal is activated.
Not
Time
bad.
to take the fight to Annihilus.
The balance of the universe is yet to be decided.
I don't know who Annihilus is, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, thanks, how you doing? I love you playing for us, it's really good fun. Yeah, I've got very into it. We have Heteropteron, Hellas 5, or Fort Galactus. Oh, I wonder who could be at Fort Galactus. I wonder, chat. I think, looking at that map, we've only got 4 levels to go. Shall we see if we can do it? Annihilus is an enemy of the Fantastic Four and is the ruler of a negative zone. I didn't know that. I know Galactus, who's also an enemy of the Fantastic Four. I didn't know about Annihilus. So thank you. So far I'm on the 3rd DMT. First one I stopped after about 6 months due to it not fitting my lifestyle. Second, I was very happy with taking every 2 weeks at home via injection pen into 5s, but it proved to be not enough to stop activity of my MS. Now, the third one, I get infusions every 6 months, which I couldn't do before due to the hospital being so far away back then. But now I'm like 6 months away by car. 5 minutes away by car. Bad? Yeah, it's good to find the right one, because the drugs I ended up on with Crohn's, originally, it was because I got diagnosed during the pandemic when there were still lockdowns and general trying to avoid going to hospitals. I was basically told to not pick anything that needed an infusion, a regular infusion, because otherwise, you know, high risk. So I made sure I picked something I could inject at home. In a weird sort of way, I kind of wish I was able to pick something that had regular infusions, but it is quite handy being able to inject at home. But yeah, so the drug I'm on, you had to have an infusion right at the start, and then after that it's just injections. But yeah, it's good you found something that fitted your lifestyle, basically. Because you got to find something that actually fits in, because, yeah, like we just said, you still have a life even when chronically ill. This feels ominous. Do I have to do anything to make it stop, or does it just stop? Ooh, there, look. Hey, you look like a weird shark bug thing. Oop, with spikes.
World Mind says this place is reactor powered. When we blow it up, the whole hive is coming down.
You're a stronger person than I ever am. I'm terrified to get injections. How much more if I need to do it myself? I think sadly it's just if you have to... Well, I suppose actually I say that. If you have to, you have to. But on the other hand, there is always the option of infusions, which must help quite a lot. I've only had one, and they're fine. You're put on a drip, and you just kind of sit and wait, really. I read a book. That was kind of it. But I do entirely understand the fear of injections, because the year before my Crohn's diagnosis, I had a surgery, and because my blood was a bit of a mess, because it turned out I had Crohn's, and I didn't realise, I was told I was going to have to go on blood thinning drugs. and I was going to have to inject myself with those, and that seemed like such a terrifying prospect at the time. I didn't realise this less than a year later I'd have to do it for life, but no, it was a scary prospect, so I understand. Weirdly, in my case, the operation was coming. It was 2 days before Christmas, and I remember my main thought was, I want to inject myself on Christmas Day. Ugh, but no, that was not. That felt like it was going to ruin Christmas. So yeah, it's just weird what you can get used to doing when you don't have a choice, which doesn't necessarily make it easier, but it's just sometimes how it is. I hate injections. I'm now okay with a dentist and needing injections every 3 months for the past 10 years. Yeah, if you have to, you have to. Priorities. I used to be phobic of needles. Yeah. I wasn't truly phobic, but I hated them, and I'd be scared if I had to have a blood test or a vaccination. You know, I would do anything possible to avoid all of those things. And now I have blood tests every few months. Vaccinations at least once a year, sometimes more. And blood tests, I don't really think much of blood tests. I've got used to it. I suppose ultimately when something becomes a habit, it's a habit. Having said that, I can never look at the needle when I'm having a blood test. That's... nah, I'm not doing it. Same with when I've had a drip put in. I don't look at the needle for that. I'm fine to look at the needle if I'm injecting, but it's a different kind of injection, because it goes into the fat rather than into a vein. Ooh, you look big and awkward. Yeah, special attack, that was key. I can pass out with needles, I just need to not see them and look away. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think you learn coping mechanisms too, don't you? Or bribes. Bribes work well. Yeah, over the years I've bribed myself all kinds of medical things. I'm pre-diabetic, but I'm doing everything I can in my power to make sure it doesn't progress. Good plan, thanks. I hope it doesn't escalate. I'm glad you're aware of your health, because I think half the battle is just being aware of your body and what needs to be done to keep you safe. It's very easy for a lot of people to kind of bury their head in the sand, and I don't blame them. I certainly do that with a lot of things. But it's good that you're aware. Honestly, getting my injection now is very boring. At the worst, annoying because of the checks they have to do on the day, check for UTIs, because the steroids being given as part of the infusion. That's always the most stressful part for me. Yeah, it makes sense, because for one thing, you don't want to be all set for it and then go, oh, I can't have it because there's a stupid infection I didn't notice. Yeah. I don't like looking at the needle. No, it's weird. If I'm lying down, I can look at an IV needle, but I need to look away within 20 seconds or I feel nauseous. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not good at looking at them. I will if it's the one that's just the one I'm doing in my stomach. Which is good because I kind of have to look at it. But I'm not looking at anyone else doing it. Oh, that was a jumpy bit. That's the official term, a jumpy bit. It looked like I could go around the outskirts of that cliff, but clearly not. This level is kind of tough, isn't it? Kind of ramping up. Ooh. Ramping up with the quantity of villains. Also irritating stuff like that. If I just watch and wait, will he just die? Yes, he will. Oh! I forgot there's no double jump in this game. Mistakes were made. How long have I been playing this game, and how have I forgotten about the lack of double jump? I don't know. I mean, that's handy. Oh, one down. Yeah, yeah. These guys aren't the brightest. I like it. kind of not surprised. But working out the lines between where you can jump and where you can't is harder than you would think. That is my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
This place is fueled from Galactus's power cosmic.
Ooh, there's a lot of you guys.
Nihilus has no regard for creating or destroying life. It's monstrous.
I was going to say, would any of you like conveniently jump off and fall down that thing, but it turned out they all did. I like it when the AI isn't very bright. Okay, that managed to conveniently avoid everyone. Come forward and get him all. Oh, no, not that. Ooh. Okay, my plan won't work quite as well as hoped. Yeah, we'll find the ones to the right. Hopefully, we'll keep away from the lava, and they'll get hit by the lava instead. It's called an optimal strategy, kind of. Oh yeah, that. Nah. You dodged. How dare you know how to dodge? Oh, I'm dead. Cap is dead. That's not. I don't think we're going to succeed at this level.
Do I have to do everything by myself?
Turns out you do, Iron Man. Oop. Stuff is. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh, wait. Iron Man, fly. Good. I think so. Oh, can this be health?
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Stop the invaders!
Getting closer to the cosmic reactor.
We can get through this.
Can we get through this? Can we? I don't know. There's a lot going on now. There's a lot of kind of mixed up patterns. But we do always have a giant laser beam to the face, and that cannot be underestimated. Big fan of a laser beam to the face. My favourite part of this game.
You're out of business.
Yeah, you're out of business. You got a laser beam to the face. Oop.
That's enough.
Yeah, the attacks are building. Not a fan.
Powered up.
Good, we need a bit of help. Exactly, Patsy. Good. You went and hit at the worst moment.
Heavy metal.
Ow. Kinda awkward. Queens of Annihilate. Oh no, are we beating up women again?
For the glory of Annihilus.
We are. We're beating up women. There is a surprising amount of beating up women in this game. Oh, fast women this time.
Cool, repulsor blast.
Oh, at least we got that done. I mean, again, I'm not for the beating up of the women, but they are trying to kill me too, so... There's two of them now. Okay, there's three of them. That will teach me to complain about there being two.
Not yet.
Oh,
Fighting.
I timed that poorly.
I need your repulsor backup.
Nah, I'm being too sloppy. We're gonna die.
Crash and burn.
I was close, but yeah. These cap got to level up a little bit. Okay, chat. I think that's going to be a good time to pause because I'm tired, and as demonstrated, I just made some sloppy mistakes. There are only 3 missions to go, which is annoying, but I would quite like to enjoy the rest of it. So yeah, I think Saturday. Originally, I was going to say, well, we did the dare drop. That'll do. Now I like this game. I want to see what happens at the end. We're going to end up fighting some more poor women, aren't we? But no, it's been good fun. I've had a blast. I am a little bit on the tired front now, but it's been good. I feel like we got some nice foundations amongst all the chaos of trying to sort out the house, all the house repairs. And in fact, after this, I'm going to go see what's going on with the roof. I'm feeling quietly optimistic for 2026 because I'm really looking forward to having a room devoted to my work and streaming, because I think that's really going to help on the streaming front. And I'm working out a way of basically making the space comfier for me to sit, so then I'll be able to stream for longer. Because, as mentioned, I've got health problems, and it's good to... Comfort is everything. But yeah, so we got some good foundations. I'm going to be back... I am back Saturday. Yeah, I keep getting confused with which Saturday, because the following Saturday I'm not. But this Saturday, I'm going to be back from about 10:30 AM UK time. And we're going to get this finished, because we've only got 3 missions to go, and I want to get to the end. And then I'm not sure what we're going to play after that. We'll play something, because I think that'll probably only take about an hour. So yeah, we will see how that goes. Our stuff is such a drain. Yeah, energy drain. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's yeah, it's just a lot. Just a lot. But thank you, Lou, and Patsy, and Hannah, and Sangster, and Zini. As I always say, a stream is better when you're in it, even more so when you're streaming. Oh, thank you, Sangster. That's really kind of you to say. And I'm really glad you came across me again, so that's really good. But yeah, Saturday, more of this, and then something else. I'll have a think what. And then the usual rota next week, Monday and Thursday, UK time, about 11 AM both days. No stream the following Saturday, but that's super distant, because I need to work out the Christmas schedule anyway. Thank you, J-Luz. Here is the Discord if you want to keep up with the schedule. Generally, yeah, if I'm live, I'm live. But the key routine is Monday, Thursday, Saturday. But I'm hoping to get some more in next year once stuff's sorted out. Anything else I need to say? No, that's probably it for the key things. Thank you, Ozzy, for the resub. That's very kind of you. And thank you all for being here. It's just been wonderful to chat to you all. You always lighten up the mood, and even if I'm tired, which of late is pretty much always, it is always worth spending my energy here, which is the key thing. And I hope you all have had a lovely time. Here are some raid messages.
I'm starving!
That one is for subscribers. I am kind of starving. I made sure before the stream to have a toasted sandwich, a grilled cheese sandwich, and I had a protein yogurt, and I had a bag of crisps, aka potato chips. And nah, I'm hungry. It's 2:45 PM here. I need the food. I don't know what the food's going to be, but first of all, I'm going to find who to raid over to. As always, we try to raid over to people that we haven't raided to recently, because there are so many good people. I like to share the love, basically. Yeah, it's good to check in with lots of different people. There are so many wonderful people on Twitch. I think, okay, there are 2 good options. Okay, it's different vibes, but we're going to head over to Mage Masher. Mage Masher is one of the first people I followed along. Hey, Catus. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're just wrapping things up. I hope you're doing well, though. But yeah, we're going to head over to Mage Masher. Mage Masher is one of the first people I ever followed on Twitch. He streams a lot of Final Fantasy games, but he does kind of challenges. Like, at the moment, he's playing Final Fantasy VII, and he's trying to beat it with starting equipment only, which is tough. But the key thing is, even if you're not a JRPG fan, Mage is just a really nice person. He's got a really chill voice, chill vibes. He's just an all-round great guy. And he explains things that mean, even if you don't know JRPGs, you're going to enjoy the place, basically. So yeah, let's head over to Mage. And I'm gonna find out what is going on with my roof. But I think it's probably okay. I think if there was a bigger problem, I'd have heard about it by now. But yeah, let's head over to Mage. And I will see you all Saturday. We're going to finish this off. And I don't know. I mean, Saturday morning works quite well as a kind of, let's play a little bit of everything. So we may end up doing that. But yeah, for now, let's head over to see Mage. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Weekends? It's not even a weekend yet. Rest of your weeks. I hope the rest of your Thursday goes well. And if not, Friday is nearly the weekend, which hopefully for a lot of you means you don't have anything to do. So yeah, have a good one all and take care.
Before, but oh no, I think you do get more. I don't know. Anyway, that's